enlightened, gospel and sports sensible.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, then, greetings and more greetings and salutations, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Desk.
Yes, good afternoon to the listeners.
How are those, huh?
Not feeling too well under the weather, you know?
Oh, boy, man.
Yes, the rain got me when I was at that Money Cup game on Tuesday, you know?
Yeah.
Beat me up yesterday.
Yeah, I can hear it in the voice and thing. Well, we hope you can survive between now and 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I want to ask a question.
Mm.
If you get shortchanged by your organization in terms of you being able to prepare a team for a tournament, and then you go into the tournament and you fail and you believe that the main reason why you fail is because the lack of ideal preparation, what then you say to the media when they ask you, how come this team perform like support? What do you then do? Do you lie?
No.
So while I agree that you could say to Lauren Donaldson, listen, you need to temper some of the things you're saying, but because it's a national team, you will have to say some things, you know.
Yeah.
So where do you strike the balance? What can you say? When can you say it? And if it's okay for you to say it,
Or you can say it without appearing to be as antagonistic. You know? You can
it's
say
the way how it's being said.
All right. So, for example, with the training thing. How is everything? Well, listen, we shot a 1 and 2 training equipment that should have been here, but we're making the most of it. Something. I suppose a lot of the thing with Lauren is the acrimony with which it came.
Okay.
I can complain without sounding bitter.
Yes.
I can not be light-hearted about it, but don't sound bitter and
You're in a war.
Like I'm in a war.
Yeah.
Because if somebody should ask me about issues at KLA, what do you think me? There are no issues. No, there are issues, man.
Yes.
But you play them off because essentially there will be issues anywhere else that you're going.
Yes.
So is I suppose how you saw.
Understood.
But your suggestion was I think the suggestion.
I hear a man saying it's his suggestion somewhere else. Let me say it for some. But as we talk about that, you know that over the years I've been heavily criticized, and you have been criticized for this point as well, where we would have said, listen, you can be the best player in a particular game and your team didn't win the game. You can be the best player in a particular series or a tournament.
Yeah.
And you're not on the winning team. I noticed I hear a gentleman this morning waxing lyrical about Haley Matthews. 8 straight play of the game, play of the series. And that same individual used to beat me bad and loud on top of him voice, telling everybody that, listen, I will find a way to give somebody on a winning team player. And we give some examples of a man score 50 points, 20 rebounds, and the man say, no, I'm not giving that man player the game or player the series. And the man is waxing lyrical this man about Haley Matthews being player of the series in a losing call. Oh, some people can just walk and contradict themselves every day. So I don't get it. So we won that argument. Them come right round. Haley Matthews for man of the series performances. No criticism. But when we say Messi can be the best player, LeBron James can be the best player.
Sean, I'm not doing that with you this one.
Take on the licks.
Sean, I'm not doing that with you.
Player. I said player.
Oh man, how Sean say enough is a man of the series.
No, when I said man, I went to something else. But I said player when it.
Oh, you said player when it comes to Haley.
Sean, if you play the tape and you're right, me buy you a drink. Play the tape. I bet him say player at the series with Haley Matthews.
A man of the match, I said.
No, that was saying something separate.
Yeah, the 2 one.
All right. Well, we can't take the first one.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. P. Wagwa.
Zidane.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Bill, you see when me spot cricketers and tell you about them, you feel what I say?
Devon Conway from New Zealand.
Brooks.
And Harry Brook from England.
Yeah.
And Malan. Him don't get off yet.
Are you the spot, Malan?
Yeah.
No, man.
Remember?
I don't remember, but you could be right.
Anyhow, yeah, Arville. You said FIFA rules, politics should not to interfere with the football, right?
There should be no governmental
Government, not politician, government, right? That's
Yes.
what, yeah. No, as you said, you was interviewing the former coach, and him said, "Why for the bus business, they want to dismiss him, and he's a prime minister. I wonder who complained to the prime minister. Who
Well,
cried?
that is what him tell me, you know.
Yes,
I-
I agree.
I never
Yes.
me make up that. Lawrence said
No,
it took
but what I'm
prime
saying,
ministerial intervention
yeah. And
from
them
the
say,
bossing said.
them say politics is like PNP and GLP and whatever the case might be in the GFF.
Yeah.
So him go to the prime minister and complain say, "Boy, them they go fire
No.
me."
I don't know that he went to the prime minister.
And that's exactly what I asked. Who got to him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Let me
we have no evidence that he
see
was
that?
the one.
Yes.
You see, from now until next week, because I say, get the Gensec on the radio, and you say he's off the island. I
Yeah.
don't know if you come back. What I want you, Orville and Sean to do, since him become Gensec, how much time him travel? Because my analysis, is around 30 a time him travel,
Travel to the other businesses.
The JFF business, not that, man.
Or he has traveled 30 times to the JFF business. So what is wrong with that?
No. Then if JFF shot a cash, and then you can send one man, and you decide to go as a team, what happen? No, where's some money that?
No, man, if you carry the Gensec out on the trips, man. No,
Eh?
the Gensec can come.
And negotiate with a foot, but anyway,
Yeah, man, the Gensec can travel.
well,
The problem is if there's a slew of people traveling that are unnecessary.
I have never seen a Gensec, JFF travel as often as him. If you can confirm or deny that, tell me.
Well, I don't know how often he has. I don't know what you said. He traveled 30 times. How do we know?
No, I'm just elaborating.
Did he travel more than Horace Reed? I don't know.
Yeah. But
Pretty near that, man. But Harris Street was a part of FIFA and CONCACAF,
Was he part of FIFA while he was
No,
Gensec under Captain Burrell, or is it after that he got the FIFA?
Well, Burrell not introduced him to have a position of FIFA.
I'm
While he
saying
was-
when he became General Secretary the first time, he wasn't part of FIFA then. But I don't know how often he used to travel, so I don't want to make an argument.
All right, and cool, no?
all right. Who is next? Hello?
Yeah, yellow.
Right time.
Yes.
Garvey, what's up?
Garvey.
What going?
Mhm.
Yes.
Zidane, you're back around.
Yes, indeed.
You listened to the show yesterday?
No, I couldn't get to.
Oh, yeah, you're there under the weather.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, yesterday during the show, Zidane, I released some information
Mhm.
regarding what the government had spent to advertise Jamaica during the Super Bowl in 2020. Did you hear that part of it?
No, I didn't.
Information?
I didn't hear. How
All
much? How much money they spent?
Well, in 2020 overall, they spent in excess of 10 million US advertising Jamaica abroad.
In the no, man, we're talking about the Super Bowl.
And the
specifically.
Super Bowl ad would have been the coup de grace that campaign.
But isn't that money well spent based on how you wax the record about the Super Bowl?
Okay.
Global.
So, all right, cool. Well, I know. So they spent 5.6 million Jamaican, which is the equivalent of 870 million. 5.6 million US, which is the equivalent of 870 million Jamaican right now, right?
That's overall.
Cool. Yeah, for the ad, for the 30-second ad in the Super Bowl.
They spent $5 million US for the 30-second ad.
5.6, not 5, sir. 5.
How often did it rotate?
No, you don't rotate. You don't know the Super Bowl work. Once an ad goes on, that's it. It doesn't repeat again. They don't repeat ads in the Super Bowl.
Oh.
All the ads in the Super Bowl are brand new, by the way. You will never see an ad in the Super Bowl that you have seen before on TV.
Then based on how you wax lyrical about the Super Bowl and how global it is and how many people watch it around the world. You're not supposed to be praising them for that, man.
All right, fair enough. All right, hear me out, Zidane. So the watching audience for the Super Bowl is in excess of 100 million.
Well, I don't know if it's right. I take your word for it.
That's what them say.
Yeah.
Right? In excess of 100 million people. So, what do you think would be a 1 week TV audience for the Cricket World Cup, Zidane?
I don't know. More than,
Remember, the Super Bowl is a one event occurrence, right?
how much would it cost for them to get ads in there?
To them to get ads in what?
In the
I'm
cricket
saying it would cost less to bid for the Cricket World Cup than they paid for a 30-second ad.
Yeah, but the bidding for the World Cup wouldn't be for ads.
No. You're totally missing the point.
No one, of course.
The only reason
I know what you're trying to do, you know.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. Why did they spend $5.6 million US dollars on one single ad?
If it is true, because them think the Super Bowl is big around the world, a lot of people will be watching.
Audience that watches the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, yes.
It is in excess of $100 million.
Yeah.
Now I am asking you, Zidane, what do you think the cumulative audience would be watching the Cricket World Cup over a 1 week
More than,
period? Do you think
far
it
more
would
than
get
that.
to 100?
More
Fine.
than, but I think so more than that. Yes.
So Zidane, do you realize that we missed the opportunity to get free advertising to a bigger audience than we paid almost $6 million US dollars to get?
Why do you call it free though? I understand the point you're making.
No. I'm saying we are not bidding for advertising, but it's like a byproduct. It's like when the man and they come and decide to make sugar Orville. They never plan to make molasses.
All right, I'm going to do some fact checking, and if you're correct, that's a good point.
I've been asking that question from the start of this discussion. Sorry about that. How much do we pay to advertise Jamaica annually? Now, if what you're telling us is true, that we pay $5.6 million for a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl, I would believe that spending.
That doesn't sound believable, do you know? But
all right, Zidane, hear what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Google when I'm finished the price of a Super Bowl ad, right?
That would be silly, you know.
Hold on, Zidane, listen now. I am telling you, I have been watching.
You're saying it was paid once?
Zidane, let me tell you a little bit of information. Hold on, Zidane.
But maybe the government will know if that is true what you're saying. That is idiotic, my boss.
Hold on, Zidane. Yes. Hold on, listen to this. I have not missed an NFL season in the last 32 years. Every Super Bowl that I have watched in my lifetime, Zidane,
yes,
the ads had already exceeded $1 million US dollars. Listen to what I'm telling you, Zidane. In 1993, a Super Bowl ad had already exceeded $1 million US dollars. It is today in 2023. $7 million.
No, man, I'm not saying you're wrong about this price for the ads.
Right.
You know? I'm saying it would be it would be stupid of the government to spend $5 million US dollars, $5.6 million US dollars on a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl. I think it would be ridiculous.
So let me get another piece of information.
Yeah.
You remember when President Obama visited Jamaica?
Yes.
Do you know that $200 million were spent to repair roads?
Great. When roads are repaired, it's great.
Right. So let me ask you a question. The stuff that we would repair now, and that was for a one-day occurrence, and then Jamaicans benefited. Let me ask you a question.
No, but once the roads are being repaired, you can't criticize.
Right. So let me ask you a question. The infrastructures that would be repaired for the Cricket World Cup,
no,
who would benefit
me not benefiting from that.
When
Me Christopher Match is not benefiting from that. I'm pay tax.
Why are you not benefiting from
Me
it?
not play cricket, my boss.
Oh, so only the people who play cricket would benefit.
Why?
The vendors, the organizers, the sponsors, the business community
Not
would
sufficient.
get involved. They're not benefiting.
Not sufficient.
And by proxy, you as a commentator
We're going to lose this argument already, guys.
Orville, if cricket is being played at Trelawney more often now, you wouldn't get more commentator opportunities?
Yeah.
So how you mean Jamaicans wouldn't benefit, Zidane?
No, man, not significant enough, my boss.
I think we would benefit from the advertising value for sure.
What I want to do is check those. If the government spent $5.6 million US dollars bid for a 30-second commercial, them should be voted out, my boss.
Super Bowl, I'm reading something.
Tomorrow, them should be voted out.
I'm reading something. Super Bowl commercials keep costing more and more, but companies are still willing to pay up. Most 30-second ad spots cost between $6 million and $7 million.
US dollars.
US, man. Fox Sports told the Associated Press this week, and a few sold for more than $7 million. So that seems to be the rate. So if Jamaica did advertise
in 2020,
around them mark, if it's true.
So Garvey, if what you're saying is true, that they spent that money, we should vote them out the next election.
No, I can't say that. You need to get somebody from the ministry.
You cannot spend people taxpaying money, my boss.
What if they see the value in spending that?
No, but you can't. But Orville, it can't be more valuable than if you host the Cricket World Cup. And that was in COVID.
We need somebody from the ministry.
Oh, and that you say if you can't spend that pan, that you can't spend for the World Cup. Okay.
All right, Garvey.
Garvey, listen up.
All right, bless up. Yeah.
We'll take the first break.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is...
The 2023 ISA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their Da Costa Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your number one sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to Information Unit. Reigniting a nation for greatness. And KFC. Finger licking good.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, behind no line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Cool, you just get whop.
A true hungry man.
Yeah, right. Me are the king of this. Like how the Whopper are the king of burgers. Hey, you see when Burger King goes so boom and make the beef patty well seasoned up and put it on the open flame. Then them go so juicy pickles, tomatoes, freshly cut onions, crispy lettuce. Classic. Every other burger still stuck at square one. 2 big bad Whopper right on time.
Order from the Burger King menu at HelloFoodJA.com. Taste rules your way at Burger King. The best tasting burgers under the sun.
You asked, and now it's here. Betting on your favorite sports and virtual games just got easier with AnyBet's online betting, Jamaica's premier online betting website. Visit us at anybetja.com and sign up to enjoy our exquisite games and betting options at your fingertips. Try our new instant games and global numbers. Plus, enjoy 10% weekly cashback on pre-match and live bets. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to wager. AnyBet, your best bet.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online, and we haven't heard from Street Youth for a long while.
Yeah.
Here is he now. Street Youth.
So I'm busy, man. I don't bench because I don't no money, but that's all life.
Yeah, the man.
But I'm inviting me thing, I don't know, come no,
No, they never remind me, my boss.
Remind them, I tell them, but you don't never get no good talk about the money, but about time I have to test me, because money did them one
No, man, you should have remind me, man. Me not gonna take that break.
Yeah, we didn't remember.
Are you dessert, we man?
Yeah.
It's big and successful, though, the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Winston Casanova is the biggest thing you see in Jamaica.
That's for people who might not know what you're talking about. You're talking about what? You're a six society no a cent best, eh?
Yeah, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Well, it was somebody will tell them, man. Some people just have to realize when they're here that they're going to use that mark, because some people see me every day and I say, you have to say no one on the call it program.
All right.
They just have to find out now. A long time I don't call the program to you, and sometimes I don't hear it.
Yes.
So sometimes, but all that thing, we just
talk up. You break up, we're not hear you well.
I say, sometimes I not hear the station down here.
Oh.
So, and then next time, no problem, I look a bit busy while you hear from me. But a long time I don't call the show.
Yeah, man.
So, have you?
Mm-hmm.
So, I say, man, to caution it. But I choose still, as you say, because sometimes a political, you might correct, but you have to do some things in a political way.
Yeah.
I just come out with something blunt. So I say, yeah, boss, so yeah, real quick.
You can speak the truth without being offensive with it.
Yeah. Everybody know what you are saying. But
Yeah,
you
man.
have to put some caution on your thing enough time.
Yeah, man.
Because you have to rub some people bad when you do them things there.
Yeah, man.
And nobody know how to look bad enough.
No.
You have to left that to we, like we beat them.
Yeah.
So you can't carry the system and then you have to carry on somebody's team. So. Now I look up Premier League team down here and them play a look up practice match on them. Not even they reach till what?
You mean Treasure Beach team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them won't play a stats, me understand.
Yeah.
Mm.
St. Elizabeth people hungry for football, especially for our Sunday evening. Rush if they get the light up to standard and play and give them all a Monday night on them night. It's set up to be good, but them have to, as me tell you, when you have to do the right thing on the execution. Because guess what now? You see the team, the first thing you have to aim to do is stay in our league. No matter what you feel like you can, just try to stay in there. Because in any league over the world, when you go up, your favorite to go back down in there. You know that?
Yes.
So you have to plan for it. And it will take a whole heap of money out of it. I don't know where that will come from.
Yeah, I talked to the brethren, you know. I talked to the owner. And him said, boy, it was a little struggle because he had expected to get more corporate companies in St. Elizabeth as support. But
him alone can do it still, but he don't really know the benefit of football. Like
he doesn't.
You know, no, I don't think he know the business side. Like, you know, say he can sell one player and cover off.
No, man, but he never. He's saying that the St. Elizabeth business people were not coming on as big a number.
Because you don't have no, the people and boy they don't know about the business side of football and the power way. Because
no, but me tell you what, street. You see, if Treasure Beach come in at the league and start going good, yes, make Treasure Beach come and lick way all to them town side here, and the crowd start get bigger and the buzz start get bigger.
No, but the crowd are going there in Orville.
Well, maybe the business people might wait for
see. Orville, you see them as sponsor. I remember say me look sponsor for my thing, you know.
Yeah.
But most of who sponsor it are my people and when the boy away we do business. So when them a sponsor me, then when them start get the mileage out of them a realize.
Oh, so them sponsor you because them rate you?
Yeah. Because of my place and of me. So they're not really sponsor it to say. They must sponsor football like that. They don't sponsor it because of me.
Yeah, man, they don't know why you govern down the summer.
No man, nobody talk they sit now.
Govern me say me then use some other word. You know?
So when you say government, by them conjure them come look for me.
No man. I mean that we know you well been knowing. You know people say you well been knowing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then you know well been knowing, man. People are gonna support your thing though.
Yeah, but that's what I say. So you have people where the people cause more time obvious.
Yeah.
If somebody knows me close to you and me want to get to Zidane, I know you have Zidane closer. Me make you talk to Zidane to me, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes I don't sport you go in and man, I don't know you, I don't know Treasure Beach. I don't watch football.
All right, here me and you will talk after the season start, and I bet you if Treasure Beach start
well. But the crowd, I feel the crowd are going dead. I not ask about the crowd.
Me don't know that yet, sir.
What you mean? I tell you, Sunday them play a practice match. If you see the practice match for it, that's something else.
Okay, all right. Are your place? Are your part? I take your.
I tell you, the crowd are going dead. So the crowd are the problem for them sponsor. Them people just don't know the business side of football. So you have to go sell them that.
All right, cool. Make we left it so and don't take so long for call again here, sir. Yeah, man, a street youth, that man. When them say my street youth and I sent it, a real thing. Everybody know it. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir. How are you both?
Well, I'm good. Is this Daniel?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No, I listened to Garvey a while ago, and he has been on it for a little while.
Yes.
Now, the advertisement of Jamaica in 2020, there were an government piece that they have put out. Now, when Jamaica was locked down during the COVID period, the proactive thing the government said was to make sure that we remain relevant to the world. In so doing, they decide to keep the tourism market.
Well, the Super Bowl would have been before COVID in 2020.
No, man, 19 it start. COVID start 19.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl is normal in February, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but the advertisement in 2020 that he's talking about started it was in
No, man, he's talking
2020.
specifically about the Super Bowl, which is in February.
Mhm.
COVID came here in March.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we were not in a COVID situation yet.
All right, but what the government did based on their account of things was that they decided that in the country lockdown, they want to remain relevant and be in your face.
Yeah.
And they advertised Jamaica for the entire period. When we were out of COVID, or when we reasonably believed that we could get out, our tourism market was not affected. We started breaking record right after the opening of our borders. So based on that, we were able to do well.
So
now,
okay, go on. No. You're suggesting that we only did that because it was COVID and the world had shut down and we needed to inject that kind of money to keep Jamaica in the minds of the traveling public.
Yeah, and I'm not remembering much million US they said that they use is some for something with a million or a billion to advertise Jamaica during that period of time. Now, Jamaica, after we opened our borders, we were way ahead of the Caribbean in terms of our tourism market. It's as if we didn't have a fallout from it because we were always on the market. So people knew we were.
All right, I hear you, Danny, but what conclusion are you drawing from what you're saying?
No, the conclusion is that being proactive, you didn't want to have the fallout. And in comparing that with bidding for the World Cup is not the same.
So so which side of the argument are you on? I'm not sure. I hear you, but you're not being decisive.
Honorable Mr. Orville again.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you OJ as the Honorable Glenn Mills did yesterday.
Oh Lord, why would you do such a horrible?
My argument is the government could not have and should not have at this time bid for World Cup. I have said that before.
Yeah.
And I am saying it again. Now, after you come out of this last contentious negotiation with public sector workers, you can't come and bid for a World Cup at this time.
Okay, so the part about COVID, you're saying you understand that kind of expenditure or that kind of investment in advertising during COVID,
yes,
but not after COVID. That's your argument.
As it is now.
So you could understand the 5.6 million that Gavi is quoting for advertising during the NFL, during halftime of the NFL, but not what would it be, 2 or 3 Jamaican million? For a World Cup.
All right. So the common argument is that the government were to spend a second round of money to do what they did for 2007 at Sabina Park. To me and to others, and I assume the government. And based on the figure that
we have just met, right? We have just met,
Yeah,
Daniel.
so
you probably have to call back for another minute at 12:45.
At 1:45.
At 1:45. You want to do that?
All right, I'll try my best.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right, just met coming up in just a while.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
In sports in a minute. Here we go. World number one, Arina Sabalenka, progressed to the quarterfinals of the China Open with a straight set victory over Italy's Jasmine Paolini. Belarusian Sabalenka, the US Open runner-up last month, beat the world number 36, 6-4, 7-6. The Australian Open winner will face 2022 Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina in the last day. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Tonight is the day to push past my limit. Escape my comfort zone, I won't live within it. Take energy from my mind and body. Be all I can be, best version of me. I won't give up, no, I'll never stop. Boost me up, suck the check. Boost me up, boost me up.
One glass of Suppligent has 8 vitamins and minerals and is power-packed with protein to maintain healthy muscle mass. The day is yours. Suppligent boosts you up.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae 6. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae 6 Anniversary Race Day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae 6 Anniversary Trophy, the I'm Satisfied Trophy, the Princess Popstar Trophy, plus a Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae 6 has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae 6 and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
Just Bet! It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so time for Just Bet. Hi, Jesse, how you doing?
I'm very well, Orville. Good afternoon to you, your team, and the listeners. How are you?
Not too bad at all, man. I'm usually in my usual high spirits.
All right, 3-1. All right. All right. Well done.
Brighton versus Liverpool is the first game that we're looking at.
Yes, sir.
Over there in the English Premier League. Talk to us.
Indeed. This is going to be a great match to look out for. Of course, Jamaica's favorite league is back in action, the English Premier League. This one scheduled for Sunday morning at 8 a.m. local time. Let's get right to the odds for this one. Two teams playing pretty well at the moment. We're talking about a top 10 clash here between these two teams. And Brighton, they're at home. And according to the Just Bet final result bet option, they're the underdog in this one at $2.90. Liverpool on a tear right now. they attract odds of $2.20. They're the favorite. The draw attracts odds of $4 even. Let's get to where we really make the money. The Just Bet correct score betting option. Can you predict, listeners, the correct score of a game at the end of regulation and stoppage time? If you can do so, well, you are in line for a lot of cash, all right? Let's get to some of the correct score bets that folks can place for Brighton hosting Liverpool Sunday morning, 8 o'clock local time. And, of course, remember, you can place a bet on any correct score bet that you want to dream up. Some of the bets you can place include, if it is that Liverpool wins by 2-1, a $500 bet would pay $5,500 in winnings. Liverpool 3-2 pays $5,500 with a $500 bet, and Liverpool 3-1 would pay $7,500 in winnings with $500 wagered. Now for the home team, Brighton at Hove Albion. Correct score bets you can place include if they win 2-0, a $500 bet pays $6,500 in winnings. Brighton at Hove Albion by 2-1 would pay $13,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. If this game ends in a 2-all stalemate, a $500 bet is pretty lucrative as well. $9,000 in winnings. For me, though, Brighton, they want to play like one of the big boys, and of course, they want to show that they can punch above their weight. They have been doing so thus far this season. Brighton and Hove Albion 2-1 for me. $13,000 in winnings is a $500 bet. We're with the home team, the underdog Brighton, $2.90 straight up.
Boy, this is a very difficult match to call. Liverpool will be playing with a little chip on them shoulder with that.
Yep.
Very controversial game that they had the last time around.
Indeed.
But I think Brighton is playing pretty well as well. Sorry, I can't separate them, my boss. I'm going for a 1-all draw.
Wow. Where you can't. All right, no problem. Let's get that into the Just Bet correct score betting calculator. A 1-all draw actually pays $3,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Not bad.
Not bad indeed. And the other one we're looking at, West Ham to take on Newcastle. Boy, this one is also a little bit difficult to call. But let me hear where your head is at.
Yeah, well, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Orville. This one also takes place Sunday morning at 8 local time. Two teams playing very well. Newcastle feeling themselves at the moment. A 4-1 romp over Paris Saint-Germain in their previous game. Newcastle is the favored team in this one. They're the road team coming in as the favorite according to the Just Bet final result bet option at $2.15. West Ham, the Hammers, the home team, the underdog, healthy odds of $3.25. The draw in this encounter attracts odds of $3.60. Folks, do remember that you can maximize on your winnings with Just Bet correct score betting. You won't find a better betting option in the sports betting market. Correct score bet you can place include if it is that the Magpies, Newcastle win 3-1, a $500 bet pays $5,000 in winnings. Newcastle 3-2, $9,500 an offer with $500 worth. Newcastle fans, if your team wins 4-2, you'd be $25,500 richer with only a $500 bet. What about West Ham? Correct score bets include if they win by 3-2, a $500 bet pays $5,000 in winnings. West Ham 2-0, $5,500 an offer with a $500 bet. If West Ham wins by 2-1, a $500 bet would pay $7,500 in winnings. Can't deny Newcastle in this one and taking them to win in a close game, 3-2, $9,500 an offer with a $500 bet, taking Newcastle, the favored team, $2.15 straight up.
I agree with you. After that performance against PSG, it's hard to go against Newcastle.
Yeah, man.
The kind of confidence and energy and vibes around Newcastle at the moment. I'm taking them to win as well. Also by a 1-goal difference. But unlike you, I don't say 5 goals. I'm going with Newcastle to win 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
All right. 2-1 would be make 2-1 $4,000 even with a $500 bet.
All right, and then Man City will be taking a side called Arsenal.
Oh, this will be
this is going to be the biggest game in the EPL.
Indeed.
for this
Yeah,
season,
man.
right?
It is mad. Yeah.
It's the game of the season so far.
It is the game of the season thus far, definitely.
So that game here is a not to be missed game. Arsenal, Man City, the pretenders to the throne.
Yeah.
All right.
Well.
So that game, I have to go watch that game. I have to read.
All right. So, well, guess what?
Yeah.
It is going to be a great game. Prime time EPL. Sunday morning, 10:30. Folks, set what is on your clock. Get to your favorite spot. Cook your favorite food. Call your friend, call your neighbor, and get ready for this match. 10:30 Sunday morning. Let's get right to the Just Bet odds. The final result bet option favors Manchester City at odds of $2, and 35 cents for the win. Arsenal come in at $2 and 95 cents. The draw in this encounter attracts odds of $3 and 50 cents. Correct score bet you can place on this game include, if it is that City wins 2-1, $4,500 and offer with a $500 bet. Manchester City 3-1, $7,000 available with a $500 bet. City 4-2, $10,500 an offer with $500 worth. Now for the Gunners, the home team. Correct score bets include if they win 2-0, $7,000 an offer with $500 worth. If Arsenal wins by a goal to nil, only a Bob Marley special, $13,000 an offer with $500 worth. And if it's Arsenal 2-1, $20,500 can be yours with only a $500 bet. The Gunners of Arsenal at home, 2-1, $20,500 an offer with a $500 bet. The Gunners gone down City at $2.95 straight up.
Lord have mercy on my friend Jesse Blake. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. When we got beaten by our Wolves beat the other day 2-1,
yes,
I want the world to remember.
Yes.
That Pep Guardiola was benched, was on what? 3 yellow card, and I had to watch that game.
Yes, sir.
Up in the stands.
Yes,
if
sir.
people don't understand his own impact on his own team, that should I tell him. Granted, we would have lost to some other like a team in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that Pep wasn't on the bench, got beaten, come back, and that was, I think we lost the Carabao Cup, get beaten by like a joke side Wolves, with Pep off the field, and no man, we're coming with blood in our eye, man.
Oh,
Arsenal dead like anti-foul, man. Arsenal dead. I would be surprised if Arsenal even look like them in the game. Them man, I lose.
What?
Yeah, man.
At home, Orville, come on.
Arsenal get a nice to go 2-1.
A 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 for Manchester City. Pays $4,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Keep dreaming.
All right. All right, Jesse, take us to the break.
Always a pleasure joining you guys inside of the Winner's Edge here on the Sports Desk. Yep, indeed. Great afternoon, Sports Talk Radio. So much to bet on. Folks, remember the NBA starts this month. I am over the moon already for the National Basketball Association. The NFL Week 4 starts tonight. Place your bets, folks. A lot of stuff going on. Make it justbetja.com or just bet location near you to get in the game and win some nice money with us at Just Bet. Always a pleasure, folks. Orville, to you, your team, and the listeners, from all of us at Just Bet, stay safe, enjoy the games, and have a great weekend. Don't cry too hard when City lose, and catch you next week.
All right, Jesse, big up thyself, my boss.
Yes, sir.
With that, we take a break. Coming back. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with Jatco anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the Jatco website at jatco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Boxing, I feel we culture. Better never know a boxing turn up. Full of vibes when your friend them show. Get ready on October 7th as Jamaica Boxing Board presents another round of Ray and Nephew Fight Night. Return Glory. Watch as welterweight Akeem Allen faces Daniel Hilper alongside 5 amateur undercard matches and 3 exciting professional matches in Jamaica's biggest boxing showdown. People on the ring. 7 p.m. at Ebonyville Community Center. Admission free. Love drink specials and surprise performances. Ray and Nephew Fight Night. Must be 18 years old and drink responsibly.
Give a little something. $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Swallowfield Chapel in Kingston, Jamaica comes alive on Saturday, October 7 for the 7th staging of the Sterling Gospel Music Awards, recognizing talent, rewarding excellence. Featuring live performances from DJ Nicholas, Kevin Heath, Prince Saj, John Mark Wigan, Chantal Smalling, Humble, Chris Campbell, and more. Red carpet, 6 p.m., showtime, 7 p.m. sharp. Dress code, black and white excellence. Get your tickets now at SpurOpen.com/Sterling7. Adults, $3,000 pre-sold, $3,800 at the gate. Children, $1,500. Black infants, 2 years and under free. Be there.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Some interesting perspective coming through, though, Arvin. One is that they are saying that the money that was spent for the commercial for the Super Bowl was from the tourism fund. And they're saying based on the amount of money that tourism makes, that it wasn't that great risk. So if they get tourism takes $5 million out of their coffers to get that ad on the Super Bowl.
Who owns the tourism? Isn't that the Jamaican money?
Well, yeah, but they are saying that you make back far more, so you're not losing out. They're saying it's almost guaranteed. It's guaranteed that you'll make back far more money than what you spent, and that is a part of the tourism fund.
Is there such a thing as a guarantee?
Well, based on the saying tourism makes billions.
No. Is there a guarantee that you spend $5.6 million you'll make it back in?
Based on what has happened over the years. So they're saying before the year before that they made was a $3.4 billion in tourism in 2018.
No. But with what level of advertising?
Well,
the question is, we will have tourists. The question is whether what we spend, what we invest, we can guarantee X in return.
Yeah, well, it has been consistent. That's their argument.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And I also want to remind Garvey that he made mention of Obama coming to Jamaica.
Yeah.
They said I must remind Garvey that it was his party who was in power.
Which party is Garvey's party?
PNP. They must trouble him. So they must say it was the People's National Party that was in power when the rules was fixed to accommodate Obama. So that argument that he made wasn't to knock the JLP. It wasn't knock his own government. They must have trouble you, Garvey.
All right.
First.
Why is that, gentlemen?
Go on first.
Of course. That's what I was trying to talk about. It's not an idiot move on the part of the government as it relates to the spend on the Super Bowl. But I remember within the context of the COVID, I remember Jamaica did.
But in 2020, COVID was not here when the Super Bowl was held. It was February 2 that the Super Bowl was held in 2020. COVID wasn't here yet.
Yes, but remember, Zidane, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the COVID started in 2019, right?
No, sir.
It came to Jamaica. There were cases before it came to Jamaica.
No, I did not say that it started in Jamaica. It started in 2019.
So you're saying they had great foresight?
Yes.
There were cases before it came to Jamaica.
Well, okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Me not buy that argument.
No,
me not buy that shot.
But that Zidane.
Yes.
also indicate the blunder. Because if being forward thinking, you could have spent 5.6 million euros for a 30-second spot that has a potential audience of 100 million, right?
Yes.
Good. That indicates the blunder that in another situation you will have almost 2 weeks of continuous visibility.
I don't know
on a
about
market
almost 2
even-
weeks if we're bidding just the host in Jamaica.
Yeah, but Orville,
Yeah.
even if the matches are not being played
But first,
in Jamaica,
First,
all Angela,
yeah.
let me complete the point. Even if the matches are not being played in Jamaica, right? The fact that you are looking at the World Cup, in the back of the mind, you are also seeing everything else.
But what does everything else mean?
All right. So although you're not seeing Jamaica right now, good. In the back of your mind, you know that Jamaica is a cricketing nation, and it will be seen. So
So you're saying when the games are in Trinidad and or Barbados or in St. Vincent, that Jamaica will get some kind of benefits from viewing eyes? I don't see how.
Because,
unless you're saying that the Caribbean itself will be so attractive to viewers that
that
Caribbean nations on a whole will benefit.
Orville, have you ever been watching something, you see, that has nothing to do with let's say A, good, but A is also impacted. So every time,
Yeah, man, but you have to show me the link between Barbados being highlighted on television, but Jamaica benefits.
So the fact is, right, because we're watching the World Cup, right? Because we're watching the World Cup, there's an indirect link to everybody that plays the World Cup.
No, man, what you're talking about, in the Caribbean, you're saying because the World Cup will be in the Caribbean itself will be on a global map.
Yeah.
And that every Caribbean territory will
by indirect, and therefore by indirectly Jamaica will be impacted.
All right,
right? If you could have spent 5.6 million euros, good, for 1 30-second ad that is not repeated.
Yeah, man, first. But what about the argument that it was not from the sports? The funds was not from sports; it was from the tourism.
Yeah, but when
it don't matter. It don't matter.
When we ask the government to put up a bid, it no matter which.
So you're saying
you're
saying they should take some of the money from the tourism fund?
Find the money. I the same government control the whole of it.
But Zidane,
yes,
even if the money does not come directly from tourism, listen to me good. The tourism.
What about the budget being different?
Advertise.
What about the budget being different in 2020 as opposed to 2023?
Zidane, there was nothing for the budget for general.
No man, you have to respond.
Hold on, listen.
No man, you have to respond more intelligently. No man, fast.
No, but listen to
fast, man. You have to respond to that more intelligently than.
But listen to the response now, Zidane.
Yes.
There was nothing at the start of the budget period for the local government election.
No.
Fast, allow me now.
Fast, I said something I have to correct to do, my boss. The constitution they have to put on the local government election.
But listen.
So you can't use that as an argument, my boss. They cannot delay the local government election anymore.
You have to allow me to talk, and then whatever.
And then bramble it if you have.
But they now have a supplementary budget where they now have incorporated. So even if initially there was no item in the budget for cricket, they could have created a supplementary budget to include that.
But you can't use the local government election, boss, because the constitution said they have to put it on now. They cannot delay it anymore.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the
you made mention of that. How they never have it in the budget initially, but now they put it in. Because they have to. Based on the constitution, this situation with the cricket is not a constitution thing. They don't have to keep in the cricket, my boss.
You're not going along the road that I don't want to go.
No, you shouldn't mention the local government.
Don't tell me I couldn't. What I'm saying
that's a poor argument, my boss.
You can start.
You gone?
Fast gone. All right. Well,
who's next? Ryan.
We lose fast. Ryan. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, this is Leon.
Leon, man. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself.
Wagwa.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. I will. You asked a question from long time. Well, from the other day. I checked it out.
Mm-hmm.
The figure is between 30 and 40 million per year.
Spent by the Jamaican government.
Jamaican government.
To advertise Jamaica.
Yeah, man. There are other advertisements.
Yeah, man. I know that
it's a $4.8 billion industry.
So the government spends between 30 and 40 million Jamaican or US?
Yeah, million. US, man. What's Jamaica?
30 or 40 million US.
That's the ballpark, yeah.
To push Jamaica in the eyes of the world.
Yeah. When it comes to...
Predominantly America, not really the world. Because that's the biggest market, America.
Yeah,
30 or 40 million US.
That's why I come to Zidane.
Yeah, that's the reason why they went for the Super Bowl.
75% of the market is America.
Yes.
And then another 15 are Canadian. You know, you have to say one market.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So India is like
India and Pakistan and these countries don't really come to Jamaica, really.
No. And Australia, that's far. England have a nice little piece of it come the rest and some of Europe.
You think that's a culture clash? Because our culture is significantly different from the Indians and the Pakistan.
No, not really. It's far.
Why?
It's a big old market with a lot of...
No, but why we struggle to get Indians to come to Jamaica?
Eh?
Most because of the culture different one. It's completely different.
No, man.
The food different, the music different.
Couple of things. Couple of things. India is a really poor country. But them have some rich people there.
Yes.
It's a big old market. So a lot of people don't travel. And like America, where the average Joe, when the time cold in Minnesota, he can charge it on his credit card and reach Jamaica with his driver's license. I don't think they even need passport to reach her.
Mm.
Them can make like a snap decision and say, by the time so cold, let me run to Jamaica for 1 week.
What percentage you say are they traveling tourists are from the USA?
75%. Yeah, man. I saw it earlier. He's correct.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, it's a targeted, you know. You can't spend that on the Super Bowl and America and watch it. So, you make bad money there.
Here's what I'd want to know. When you have already conquered the US market, because I mean, think by and large,
right,
the USA people, because you're right.
You know, conquer though.
When we say conquer, you know what I mean? The average US man wants to go on vacation.
Right.
Jamaica is by and large already known.
Yeah, right under them doorstep.
And by and large is known. What would be so wrong in what are you saying no to?
It's not known. America have 350 million people. And only a little bit of them come here. So we get get 50 million out of the
No, man. I am saying that for the traveling American who wants to do vacation.
Right.
Jamaica is one of the places that is fairly familiar to the Americans.
We want more of them.
Of course, we would want more. I'm saying what would
it and triple it and quadruple it? Because them have the money, you know. Them have the richest market, you know.
Yeah, but what would be so wrong in trying to target other markets?
Right. Nothing.
Yeah. That may I say. So
no, man,
I thought about that as well, but I'm thinking they are thinking
Chinese market.
I am saying here is a World Cup where 20 countries will be watching them TV. Well, 20 countries will be involved directly.
Right.
So at some point, people from 20 different nationalities, at least, will be watching. What would be so wrong in spending? If we spend 30 and 40 million US to advertise predominantly to a US market,
right?
What would be so wrong in what is 3 million as a percentage of 30 million? 10%. What is wrong with saying, okay, rather than spend
but you know,
let me make the point yet, brother. I'm saying rather than spend 30 million US this year or next year on advertising to a market that predominantly know about we, how about spending 90% of what you would normally spend in advertising to a predominantly American market and spend 10% on that of what your normal budget is on trying to reach other markets? Me not see what would wrong with that.
Yeah, this now. The American market for us is a lower hanging fruit because it's on here. You understand?
And that is why we spend 90% with them and 10% other way.
We also English speaking. You understand? The same language, etc. The market is so big and so rich. That's it's almost a no-brainer.
No.
Number one.
I'm not saying
Anyway,
no. Listen to the point I make. I never said we.
Nah, rubbish your point, Orville. Me, I agree with your point now.
Okay.
So me, I say no. Yeah, man. It makes sense. But me, I say it shouldn't be the government. The emphasis where we are placed on the government. I think the cricket board should have been planning and nudging the government, talking to the government
from long time.
You can't run in for the government in April.
For them kind of money,
the owner should be on the cricket board.
Yeah.
See, I said to the government for 2 years ago, remember I said we have cricket World Cup. Put aside 150. You understand?
Can't go around that.
Yeah.
Can't go
around.
Hold on.
About football.
Yeah, hold on. I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, give him a minute.
Yeah,
all right.
If you're having roofing problems, Tropical Metal Products is here. For your best choices in wide variety in roofing and window solutions, call 765-9444. That's 765-9444. Do it.
The time by Tropical Metal Products is
2 minutes after 2.
Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth. Hands touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick.
The 2023 ISSA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their DaCosta Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISSA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your number one sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISSA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes, love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to information unit. Reigniting a nation for greatness. And KFC, finger licking good.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back with them.
Yeah. Yes, man. Did I hear about the World Cup with them award? The announcement of the World Cup.
Yes.
Where you go?
They're gonna vote on it at the Congress soon. It is proposed. It's not official.
It's not final.
It's not finalized yet.
Oh, because we just don't rubbish them, you know.
But it's gonna be voted on, agreed on. It's just
you
not
think I thought pass?
Yes.
That's not foolishness, Zidane.
Why you think so?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. All right, we can understand Spain, Portugal, Morocco. Spain and Portugal border. So you can walk across the border.
Morocco is pretty close as well.
Morocco about 10 miles across the strait.
But it's only 3 games that will be held in Argentina, Uruguay, and where again?
Still foolishness, brother.
Uruguay. Yeah. Why is it foolishness though?
It's only 3 games. So it's really going to be hosted in Europe.
Why you take this something? You know,
I think it's 100 years of World Cup football, and the first World Cup was held in Uruguay. So I think that's a lot.
But I hear you say it's foolishness.
Well, give it to South America then.
You're not telling me why it is foolishness to win.
Too far, big distances. All right, a while ago you just give it to Qatar. Qatar big like 10 years.
The World Cup is too far from where?
The distances are too far.
Far from what? Far from each other?
One continent cross the Atlantic, brother.
Then if the man work out them logistics, my boss, what hard in that?
Then World Cup what we know.
Then we are gonna know something else. But you're not telling me why is it foolish? Yeah, what you're telling me is why. What you're telling me is why it's different, but you're not telling me why it's foolishness. And every difference of foolishness.
Distance.
Why is distance a problem? Why is distance foolishness?
as a football fan looking on, me say
it's only 3
far.
games in South
But me I say TV, I go watch it on the distance not gonna matter to you.
So it would be all right if the English Premier League, you play some games at South Africa, right?
I am saying when me I watch me TV, the distance away, the game I play no matter to me.
Me want to go World Cup and me too far. Me can't travel from South America.
Oh, because you want to go to the World Cup.
That's sweet.
If they not go to the game, then at the near one man, or you want to watch the whole of the World Cup?
No, I
Leon,
since that you want,
Leon, you're very.
I think me think that's bullshit.
You're not.
Because me I say, Qatar.
Leon, it's only 3 games.
They don't listen to me, no, man.
No, man, Leon, me not think your point, Brambles, in there because you wouldn't want to be traveling. You want to.
Who wouldn't want to be traveling?
No, if I'm going to the World Cup, I would. If I want to watch France. Hold on, Leon. What is wrong with Leon, man? Let me help you with the argument. So, me I go to the World Cup, Orville. I mean, want to watch a French game, or want to watch an Argentina game.
You want to watch all their game?
What if France is playing in Argentina and then Argentina playing in Argentina and France playing in Portugal? How I would watch both teams. So one
time.
So it is not about traveling for the fans. So I'm going to the World Cup. I would love to watch every big team play. But if some of the big teams are playing in Argentina, so what I'm saying to Leon, it's only 3 games that they'll play in South America.
And the 3 early games.
Yes.
What I call the time.
So it's not a major. It's because this is 100 years of World Cup, and they wanted to play in South America the first time was. So,
especially now that they've
man. So
Leon, we have
it's not a big problem, Leon.
We have the time also, the time difference.
Leon, we got
big up.
All right.
Yeah, I think that is the reason.
All
right, Leon. All right,
music brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color, and this one is from Chevelle Franklin and Frank Edwards, and it's called Fire.
Shut up in my body. I'm feeling something in my head. Holy Ghost fire, surround me. I know the fire. I'm in the fire. I feel it over my body. You need some fire. You need some fire. You need some fire. You need some fire. Fire, 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 fire.
Before the bread of life because I got fire. Willing to obey him because I got fire. Shut up in my bones, shut up enough in my bones. Shut up in my bones, shut up enough in my bones. Fire, 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 fire,
All right, so Chevelle Franklin and Frank Edwards singing about fire, and that's our first selection. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. We go back online to, is this Ryan now? Ryan.
Yeah, blessings.
Good afternoon.
You hear me?
Yeah, man. By the way, let me just give the numbers. 876-968-8255. 8117. So the number is 968 8117. And call us if you can. Somebody just texted me for the number. All right. Yeah, Ryan, back with you. Hello?
Hey, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. So, Ryan calling from Margaret.
Yes.
As I said, I call already on this topic, and I'm listening to my call back again. Now, to be honest, listen to the debate and this discussion. This is more like a political discussion to me than a sports discussion.
What? Why is
And the reason is, why I say so? All right. The reason is, listening to the debate, we have to acknowledge the fact that Jamaica in a situation right now where it's about to be election. And listening to most people, first of all, I'm neutral. I never voted in Jamaica yet. I left Jamaica for me, I youth. The job in a place in Africa, like a mini Jamaica. So I always connect to my roots, I always follow everything. But I never voted. I'm neutral. Then, but listen to the topic based on a red shirt man. Most red shirt man is against the country not bidding, and most green shirt man come balancing.
But how do you know how do you know what color shirt people wearing when them come on a discussion?
So, based on the argument them bring. So most people now even argue facts and just argue off emotion. Now, the fact of the matter is,
no, I still don't get. So if a man come and say the government should have bidded for the World Cup, why would you assume that is because them is PNP? Right?
Me listen to the argument what them bring.
But what argument would they bring that sounds like a PNP argument? Because me think the government should have bidded for the thing, you know, although I think that there were good reasons against it. So me I talk for myself. I'm not coming from a PNP angle, none at all.
All right, and so me I said, I see most people come with it and you can't see it. All right. One of the key things where then sort of being a child call, the cricket board said that they sent in the bid in April and the government didn't respond. However, if you're familiar with any big competition like that, you know, a bid like that can't start in April. Preparation and things like that have to be a year or more in advance.
Agreed.
Did the JCA, did they have any conversation with the government prior to April? Like, this will come up, we need certain money, so you can have that money start putting aside.
Yeah.
Did they start selling the events to the Jamaican people?
Well, most people are in agreement that not enough of that kind of thing was done.
All right, so that's one thing. The next thing is, then we have to face the fact and just be honest with the situation. Most critical thinkers, we can see where, all right, the government could still go ahead and do that because chances are either get some people come, either get views. But you're going to take a critical thinker to look on it that way. Truth be told, most people in Jamaica not going to think that critically. They're going to look on right here and right now. The fact that you win a political campaign right now, and I'm calling already, I'm saying, either way the government go, them and get beaten by the opposition. It's politics. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If the government decides that me I go and do some can see a long term, even though I might lose right now, might get a long term gain. The JLP going to say the country has so much shortage right now. Teachers need this.
You mean the opposition?
And you want to waste the money.
The opposition. Yeah, the PNP.
Yeah, the PNP. They may get beaten upon the angle. So I listen to I'm saying follow news, and one of the criticism is when the current part come in and said the economy will grow, the PNP will come back and say yes, but the regular man now sit there paycheck, it now reach them. That's the criticism. So when a man struggle with a minimum wage of 4,000, whether it is carrying good food, you gotta tell me, say, you pay much money to bring a cricket come where most people in Jamaica now go reap the benefit from, so them now go to enjoy it. Then the money, biggest part of that come from viewership, which Jamaica government has no control over. The only thing I get a few tourism, but I just said the biggest market, the Caribbean right there, over in America. Most people in America now watch cricket. They ask most people about cricket, they ask what that.
No, it's not the cricket, you
Isn't
know.
it?
I am not saying that we should. Well, hold on. Make we come back after this.
Tracy, who you go give on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got your text now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them. Me can get some? No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant, where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday, and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae Six. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Race Day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Trophy, the I'm Satisfied Trophy, the Princess Popstar Trophy, plus a Reggae Six mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae Six has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae Six and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Ryan, back with you for your final minute.
Yeah. So back to what I say now, most people in America don't follow cricket. So you might have a cricket World Cup. Yeah, it go across the world. But you advertising that cricket World Cup, the probability, there's no guarantee, but the probability of you reaching an audience that are come to Jamaica, it's slim. The mental Super Bowl. Super Bowl is mostly North America, which is Canada, US, and you can say Mexico too. The probability of you getting people coming from North America to Jamaica is way more better than across the world. So in life, it's all about using the thing smart. Jamaica have limited resource. Yes, them spend 5 million. But if you get too much billion outside, that's a better investment.
All right.
So that's all me see.
No, here's my argument, right?
Balance.
Here's my argument, right?
Yeah.
If you can spend 5.6 million US to the markets that you think you can attract, 300 million or 400 million is 2 million US. Could you find a way to to spend that money to other markets and less money on the other markets? In other words, if you say, okay, we spend $5.6 million advertising Super Bowl to the audience where we always get, could you then find a way to spend less amongst people that you already established amongst, and to use other money to spend people where you're not already reach?
You want my answer to that?
In other words, if me have a cook shop, I know said Westmoreland people them rate me cook shop, me still have to advertise to Westmoreland people, and let us say me used to spend $1 million a month per radio for advertise the Orville against cook shop. when enough people in our Westmoreland already are talking about. Could it be that 1 year, I say, yeah, what? You know me I go do? Me I go spend 800,000 to go and advertise to the people where know about Orville against Cookshop. And use that 200,000 if you advertise some people are St. Bess now and Hanover and St. James.
Is there a culture issue in that regard? No.
No, I'm not just talking about Indians, you know. I'm saying at 20 different countries that the World Cup, you know.
Yeah.
And I assume so the whole. I will assume that people from every country on planet Earth,
but I'm sure
will be watching the World Cup at some point.
But I'm sure they're sending themselves to Australia and England. I think is the Asian market.
Say the question you put out.
Yeah.
All right. Here where you use now. You see example you use.
Yeah.
Regionally, it kind of makes sense. We can understand that. But use the same example and you advertise some people of Venezuela now. You have them people here, but you use the next year to
No. Does Venezuela watch cricket? Me I talk about after cricket watching people living in the world, you know. So there are 100 countries in the world where me say cricket is played. I'm saying that I will believe that for the most exciting format of cricket, those 100 countries eyes will be on the TV, especially for the big stages of the game. Some eyes in them country. I'm saying, could I spend 10% less in my advertising dollar for women normally advertise too? I use that 10% to markets like those. And the World Cup would be, I think, as good a way of doing that as any. So may I say, if my advertising budget for the year is 40 million, as may I hear now, or 30 million, whichever of those figures, I usually use 90% of that. Yes, but mainly to attract.
What would you do in that case, Rare? Because I'm sure the government would have advertised in those countries before.
Me don't know. Me don't know if the government ever
So you're saying they never advertise in
I'm
India?
saying I don't know.
No, man, clearly they must be doing that already because they have money for tourism.
Me don't know if they ever advertise directly to Indians. Me don't know. I honestly don't know how them thing
I don't think they get great reactions from those sort of countries.
People keep saying India. Me as a 20 country in the World Cup.
But India, the main argument say India,
and that is not my main argument.
Okay, but I'm saying England now. I'm sure there are a lot of English people that come to Jamaica and they would advertise to England and Australia.
Yeah,
but yeah, right.
Can I say something?
Yeah, man.
You said them have the this market lock.
No, me never said lock, you know.
It's a reason why, you know. That a constant reminder there, you know. When you're in the winter, you know. And call a lick and see Jamaica pop up and something that you know some water trip time.
Yeah, but there are other cold countries. There are other cold countries in the world too. I know US are the only place we get cold with and go somewhere warm. And I'm saying
the other cold, but what is the probability them people are gonna fly from all the way to just come there so where them have other warm place closer to them too and stuff. So when people advertise, you know, run business, you know, people just get up the money, you do a survey and study, you know, to see what the feasibility, you know, especially when you have limited resources, you know, you have to spend the money wisely, you know.
All me say, if I spend $5.6 million to advertise on Super Bowl for 30 seconds, you know, I could spend $1 million or $2 million to advertise for a week. The Jamaican, Jamaican.
I disagree that.
All right.
I disagree that. Why I disagree that? All right. I'm gonna give my example. I run a small business.
What is it that you disagree with? Why you disagree?
No, that you say you can spend the money for reach somewhere else because don't make no sense to spend the money if it's a worldwide audience. That's not going to be effective to your business.
But me don't know that, my boy.
That's me going to say.
I don't know who that it won't be.
And that's the question I'm asking. No, Ryan, he's making a good point. You know what I'm saying? I think the government would have tried those markets before and failed. Because it's only logical to have. It's only logical if you have Americans coming naturally and Canadians in the West, going to take a little piece of this money and try to get people from other places to come in. Nothing is wrong with that, you know. So I'm wondering why wouldn't they do?
Me don't know if them do it in a targeted way that like
them could so stupid.
Me don't know.
Them could so fool. Because if you make so much money from tourism and you can capture other markets, why not? Why not capture the Indian and the Pakistan and the Australian and all those?
And maybe they don't have the funds for target each one of the country individually like this. The World Cup gives you the all eyes at one time. So it's not like you say, I got advertised on New Zealand, I got advertised on South Africa, I got advertised on this, I got advertised on that. Where you spend separate money trying to capture separate markets. Here is one event that you can target the whole world one time with one money.
So Arvin,
that me I talk about, you know.
Listen to your own argument. Well, listen to your own argument, you know.
Yeah.
Support the Super Bowl, then, you know. And I just America alone watch the Super Bowl.
Then who said me not support the Super Bowl?
Sure about.
But at what point did I say I don't support advertising in the Super Bowl, boss man?
No, but no. Listen, what me I said.
Yeah.
So your argument we are make. Support the government tries to then them go to spend the 5 minutes for the Super Bowl. So yeah, get the people who are sure about in North America.
I don't know about sure in my boss.
Around the world.
I don't know about sure. But there are people who...
All right, the better chances.
Yes. And I'm saying if I spend...
The chances are the people who watch in the US, and then you have the people who watch in Africa, and see them in India and stuff, that I see Super Bowl.
But I'm not telling us not to advertise at the Super Bowl, you know. It's 60, when I look, the Super Bowl attract 112 million people watching. The IPL final attracts 60 million people watching. So although the Super Bowl is a bigger TV event, but the IPL final, 2020 cricket is 60 million eyes upon the CPL. And I would assume that if the right teams reach the World Cup final, is make we say 50 million people around the world I watch. And they wouldn't be watching just the final because the IPL regularly pull 30 and 40 million views around the world. Me no want a chance to put a little money there to man. Even if me not go put the same amount. If we spend 40 million advertising to markets that we already feel we have a chance, what wrong with spending 2 million to markets where we never try it? On that kind of scale.
Come back to may I give somebody that chance?
Yeah, man.
Come back to the key point I'm going to say. Reason it with most critical thinkers, I can see where you can take that risk and go ahead. However, just keeping 100. Most people, especially when it comes to politics and reason, not one thing that critical. Them just going to see it as
all right. Well, I'm not coming from a political side, but
money what we need.
All right.
So that's some see it. Yeah, leave it there, sir. Respect, man.
Big up Rand from Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes.
All
right. Well, we'll take another one. We'll go to the break. All right, we'll take the break and we'll come back later. We're coming back.
This is the final boarding call for passengers.
Hey, you! Planning a trip to Toronto, Canada anytime soon? Consider this your personal invitation to visit Grace Life Center Pentecostal Scarborough, the church on a mission to lift Jesus higher in all we do. Come worship with us. Our doors are open every Sunday at 11 a.m. We promise you'll experience the warmest, the smiles, sincere fellowship, and most importantly, the sweet presence of the Lord. We're ready to welcome you with open arms, so don't forget to stop by for a visit. That's Grace Life Center Pentecostal, located at 801 Progress Avenue in Scarborough, Ontario. You can also visit us online at gracelifecenter.ca. See you soon.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae Six. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Race Day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Trophy, the I'm Satisfied Trophy, the Princess Popstar Trophy, plus a Reggae Six mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae Six has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae Six and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Anybet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
England's defense of their World Cup title began with a 9-wicket beating at the hands of New Zealand in Ahmedabad. The rematch of the final 4 years ago offered none of the tension of that Lord's epic, with the Black Caps cantering home in pursuit of 283. Conway ended 152 not out, and Ravindra unbeaten on 123 as the pair combined for a sensational 273-run partnership. the 4th highest in men's World Cup history. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Fool, you just get whop. A true hungry man. Yeah, right. Me are the king of this. Like how the Whopper are the king of burgers. Hey, you see when Burger King goes so boom, I make the beef patty well seasoned up and put it on the open flame. Then them go so juicy pickles, tomatoes, freshly cut onions, crispy lettuce. Classic. Every other burger still stuck at square one. 2 big bad Whopper right on time.
Order from the Burger King menu at HelloFoodJA.com. Taste rules your way at Burger King. The best tasting burgers under the sun.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we go back online. Is that QC, Missy?
Yes,
QC.
Wagwan Zidane, Sean. May I give myself a little trouble? That's a short while. I watch a little trials match at break time, so I say, my car.
The trial, the Jamaica trials?
Yeah, man.
How we talk?
I'm just driving and I'm on the phone 37 minutes, so I wait, I'm at 39. More, I have a knockout chance, but no, it's another time.
Yeah.
What, I say lunchtime, I said I'm going to go back. I don't know the score. I don't know nothing, but I said I'm going to talk on the phone.
Right.
I give myself a little trouble. Zidane and Orville, if you were the Minister of Tourism, would you prefer to spend money on cricket this year than to spend money on reggae something advertisement?
Well, I mean, I have to know what the reggae Sumfest audience is, and hold on, I think we did. Hold on, I think
40 million.
Hold on.
Your answer. What would you do, Zidane?
It depends what it cost me, boss.
All right. Now look, me just give myself a problem. In 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Minister of Tourism alluded to the fact that we make $1 billion US was generated
from Reggae Sumfest.
Personally,
I read something like that. I go and find it. Go on.
Yeah, continue.
Personally, for me, when I look, I've never been to a reggae Sumfest, but I realize that 2 days of the thing have road party and beach party and all of these things. If you go out somewhere in a park right now, all the mount come out. With Arville always tell us, boy, this is how people go for have fun and not care about cricket. And you take out that, how much tourists can you attract when you know nothing about cricket? You understand what I say?
Yes.
And when we look on the revenue, the truth is, there are more persons.
So you're saying they made billions of dollars from the Reggae Sumfest in terms of tourism. So why are you being critical?
No. What I'm saying, if I was the Minister of Sports, I would have a problem not keeping the Cricket World Cup. I would have inject and put Bob Marley face in every European country. Because there are a lot of European countries that don't play cricket, but they don't know Bob Marley. If you check out
so you're saying they should invest more in promoting reggae music and in extension Jamaica?
Yeah, man.
Okay. And let me just read something when I watch us. Let me over this man. Sumfest is a highly anticipated event each year, and the 2019 staging pulled in about $1 billion for the country, according to estimates from the tourism ministry. Sources of funds generated by locals and the 10,000 visitors who turned out for the event, including accommodations and taxes. So Sumfest bring in $1 billion from them 10,000 people here where come. So my question is, would cricketing events at the World Cup level in Jamaica, properly promoted, bring in 10,000 people into the island?
No, but bear in mind that the $1 billion didn't come from only tourists. It came from people who is not going to leave town, come book a hotel room for watch cricket.
Oh.
And they see people carpool at night time. We just don't play match and everybody say, yo, we have to open the cricket match, you know. All of my masters play them, you know, say, them are going to reggae Sumfest, you know. You know, find a man from Chukochina and they all go bungle up in a car, so easy. Come watch a 50 over World Cup.
No, is that 20? No, man, 2020, wait.
And I want to say I will rent out Airbnb and all them something there. It will happen, you know. But the scale for which it will happen.
No, but all right. So some fest make $1 billion for the Jamaican. Cricket World Cup no could have make 250 million.
Yeah, how much did it cost for them to put on?
At that minute, how much did the government spend?
Yeah, so you have to consider that as well.
It never say no, Zidane. It never say.
Yeah, that is the important thing here as it relates to the government.
No, but what me say, Zidane, knocking the government. I would have said if you not keep that or you want inject revenue based on what everybody says for inject revenue. If you put Bob Marley face on BET award and give him a 5-minute slot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting take, my boss.
That's the first thing I say. You put Usain Bolt face on World Championship on a billboard a slide for 5 seconds. Because me believe that these two men can far exceed the amount of income they will generate from T20 because entertainment is all around the year. When a T20 World Cup might come every 2 or 3 or 4 years. You understand what I say?
Yes.
So that's my little take. I mean, I'm not them finna keep it something. If you can make the money elsewhere with less risk, it will happen. People will come to Jamaica for entertainment.
Yeah.
Not we can't go Elsa. When they see there is no show now, you're not going to come out in the park and can't go beach cover.
Then maybe we should have fixed up Trelawney and keep cricket down there.
Yes.
Then
that is what should happen.
And go beach.
No, because you may say if some fest can generate 10,000 people coming into the country, then Cricket World Cup no can generate 10,000 people.
There's some more the argument going on.
Are we fix up
Trelawney is in the perfect area to attract people in terms of tourism people, you know.
You remember, I don't know.
You want to tell us that one some fest can pull in more crowd than 4 or 5 big T20 cricket matches involving several different countries?
I don't remember who did the interview with the people on the Trelawney. You remember them say boy them need beach and all them stuff, the tourists that they tell you about that in the creek. Or something that talk about Trelawney.
The way you see it, forget cricket at town.
Yeah.
Simple.
Fix up Trelawney.
Yes.
And if 10,000 people can fly in for some fest and we make $1 billion, 5,000 are we flying for come watch Australia versus New Zealand.
And the attraction is at that side end of the island.
And we have the hotel and sitting them around the same
beaches and everything. So
what's the closest point I want to say? You can make a big bad debate of them. Debate. Beach resolve. Bob Marley would have bring in more income in a dead state right now than a cricket. Than a cricket match.
You want to be part of the debate, eh?
No.
Then why you put out mood where you're not?
No. I'm an expert. I know my limitation.
Right.
A lot of people go to things where they know them can't manage.
Well, you can't manage.
So we can't get on a topic. Bob Marley face bring more money in a tourism than cricket where man a ball should have come in.
All right, QC.
No
I vaguely made that point a couple of weeks ago. That down that side of the island is very attractive
to tourists.
So if you can build up that stadium and get it in the right place that it should be to host international events, then you can host these events down there.
All right.
So then there will be no argument, you know. So you get
how much
the best
would it take to fix up?
You know what to me? You're getting the best of both worlds now, you know. You can keep some big stage show shortly after the cricket ends, you know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you can't lose. So that is the key thing in this. Fix up Trelawney multi-purpose stadium.
Hey, you see, if the government goes a boom and get the top 10 reggae artists in Jamaica,
yes,
whoever these 10 are, and get them to be part of the World Cup
promotion.
Yeah. And after you watch Australia versus New Zealand people being a bunty, so and bury some and them, and the government that pay them, you know.
Yeah.
Come after. What do you think of that?
Yeah. Fix up Trelawney, man.
Could be fun.
All right. Morning.
I'm on your morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm Nick, man.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, well, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Question, right? To both of you.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 major TV stations in the country, 2 major local stations, right?
Yes.
If one of them you can get advert, you can pay for the ad for a week for 100,000 Jamaican dollar, right? And then the next one say, yo, may I put out a special. Just give me 10 grand for a week.
What most advertisers do, you know, is spread around them advertising. You know? That's what the big companies do.
Well, point I'm saying now, Harvey, right?
Them no advertise with no one radio station.
The Super Bowl, and T20 World Cup audience kind of similar. You understand? In terms of numbers.
Yeah, they say the Super Bowl is broadcast in 119 different countries.
Right. So it's kind of similar. See?
Yeah.
But this, you know, I think we are looking at this 450 million or the 350 million like some big money. In terms of a country like Jamaica, chicken feed that, right? You have to touch a tourism enhancement fund. You know how much things the government are whoever dipping at the tourism enhancement fund to support.
Yes.
A whole heap of things. Right? This a chicken feed because hey, forget about cricket, you know. And a cricket me I talk about now, you know. This is your pay for your ad. See? You basically pay for your advertisement. Cool? So what may I say? You get a cheap ad. Right? So I see the reason why you get because as I said yesterday, advertisement is something what the government and the tourist board have to do because based on how we are talking about the tourism, I'm here a couple of the callers talk about the tourism. The tourism bring in far more money than what them think it bring in. It's a whole heap of money tourism bring in at the country.
Yes.
So when we are talking about 450 million or 300 million, in terms of my personal space, that's a whole heap of money for me, but in terms of the country, a chicken feed that.
I hear you,
Right? Let me tell you this, right? And this is my opinion now. See? I think so by the time them realize what go on and realize say, boy, we can't do this thing again. See? Everybody just have to start defend themselves. Right? Because I don't know if the government or the cricket board or JCA, but somebody just not do something and everybody has to defend themselves.
Yeah.
See? Because when we see the minister statement for the country at this time can't afford the 450 million. Cool? I'm here some callers I say the 450 million or the 300 million could I use in a hospital or school and all them places there. Right? So well, if we spend a waste, we go to waste the money. I say a whole heap more 450 million and 300 million waste in this country. From both governments.
Yeah.
You understand? Even in a Montego Bay, right? Check how much them build the Harmony Park for. Right? What? So everything, Zidane.
Yes.
And may I listen to you, you know, and you say something about the government get vote out if them spend the money. I now go to say, you know, see?
Yeah.
Let me tell you where I go. What chance to going forward? Just track everything going forward. Right, Orville?
Yeah.
I say, if we still have to spend money, so every money what this government has spent or any government coming forward, right?
Yes.
I hope
It's scrutinized.
I hope we say, yo, want to spend the money upon that, sir. Why not spending at the school or the hospital, right?
Yeah.
When them build Harmony Park in a Montego Bay, Cornwall Regional are the worst hospital in the country.
Yes.
But we still build, we still, and no, I don't know if the figure right, but the figure what I hear banded about was 1.1 billion Jamaican dollars to build a park.
Hold the line, Nick. Don't move. We're coming back. Coming.
Sign up for the Pink Run, purchase a pair of shoes from Western Sports, and get 10% off that purchase. And we'll donate 5% of that sale to the Jamaica Reach to Recovery. The time by Western Sports is
2:45.
Swallowfield Chapel in Kingston, Jamaica comes alive on Saturday, October 7 for the 7th staging of the Sterling Gospel Music Awards, recognizing talent, rewarding excellence. Featuring live performances from DJ Nicholas, Kevin Heath, Prince Saj, John Mark Wigan, Chantal Smalling, Humble, Chris Campbell, and more. Red carpet, 6 p.m. Showtime, 7 p.m. sharp. Dress code black and white excellence. Get your tickets now at SpurOpen.com/Sterling7. Adults $3,000 pre-sold, $3,800 at the gate. Children $1,500. Lap infants 2 years and under free. Be there.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae Six. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Race Day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae Six Anniversary Trophy, the I'm Satisfied Trophy, the Princess Popstar Trophy, plus a Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae 6 has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae 6 and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
Prostate cancer tips courtesy of Omega KLAS. Quit smoking. Smoking increases your risk of developing prostate cancer.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, so the Cricket World Cup.
I'm just seeing something here. Somebody sent it to me. The Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay cost $1.3 billion.
So why we never spend the money there at the hospital? Why we build a park? It's a free park, you know. Right? I disagree with the park still, you know.
Yeah, man, I know the point. I know the point I'm making.
I make a point. Yeah, why we never spend the money there? You know, because Carnival Regional in Montego Bay are the worst hospital.
Yes.
Why we never spend the money there in the Carnival Regional? So therefore, every money then, see, we must make sure we not spend no money for ads, and we not spend no money for independent celebration and them something there, right? We must make sure we spend every money at the hospital and the schools them and
the roads
and the road them, right? Because guess what? And the next thing again, because most of the tourists them come from America. We don't have no vision, like we don't want that's how we are gonna live forever. What to the future? A man can't see that.
All right, Nick.
Leave it there, Nick.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man, big up.
The Harmony Park. Is that 1.3 billion to build a park?
No, but the argument done, no, argument.
Fix up Trelawney,
the multi-purpose stadium.
But could we fix up Trelawney between April now and the next World Cup?
I'm not sure, but we should do it still in case there's a situation like this again.
No, man, but what could I do Trelawney? So why we
I see the point. Yeah, man, of course. Why not?
You get me?
Yeah, because one of the arguments against not hosting the World Cup is that you don't have a lot of hotels and attractions in Kingston, which you could understand, but that couldn't be the case down in Trinidad because it's very close to Montego Bay with all the beaches, all the great hotels, everything.
Yeah.
So it would be perfect.
So we could have fixed up Trelawney and bid for the World Cup.
Yes.
All right. Which party is supporting this?
Central.
Yeah, man, you hear me?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Big up for Zidane, big up for Orville.
Yes, sir.
This sporting discussion, which is going on from the past couple of weeks, the government failed to bid for the cricket, and the government no love cricket. Government spend money and so many other things. I ask you a question, both you, Orville, and both Zidane. From a scale, out of scale from 1 to 10, how much of this discussion are more of a sporting argument than a political argument? Give me your honest discussion.
From us or from the people, America?
From the people, them, man. The people, them.
A mixture.
My thing is 80% sports.
Yeah, because it's a sports station. They love sports, you know.
No, man. You know it's a sports station, man. No, I know you. Diplomat.
It's a mixture, man.
No, man. Honestly, I think that the man them want the stadium to
it's
be
because
big.
they love sports.
A sports them want are the benefits of seeing the thing. I don't think I understand that there are people who are politically driven, but I don't think it's as much as you think.
No, I don't think
certainly not on a program.
Well, to me, well, I'm a first time caller.
Yes.
And me I say, honestly, you see 7 out of 10 are more political. So me I observe because from this discussion start, I listen carefully.
Which side of the argument are you on? Should the government or should the government?
Listen, really, a balance in this, you know.
No, may I ask you the question? I hear you. You feel 70% of the people who move voice of you are politically based. Fine. I'm asking you, should the government have made a bid or not?
Well, there must be reason why the government refused.
No, man. Do you think that they should or shouldn't? So you are saying that you agree with them?
Yes, from a sporting point, the government
did the right thing.
Did the right thing. In my opinion, because
hold on. Are you politically motivated when you say that?
I'm not politically motivated.
But you think the government did the right thing?
I think the government did the right thing.
All right. So, hold on. Here's the point I make.
Yes.
You are saying others with views are politically motivated. Now, you have come down on one side of the argument. Why shouldn't we think your views are political?
All right. Because you don't give me a chance to explain.
All right. Go on.
You should give me a chance.
Go on.
All right. So I've been listening carefully. All right. From the day you bring the doctor from the JCA and you were asking several questions. And when one of the time when the doctor himself say neither the government nor the opposition approach the JCA in terms of trying to reach a position on this bidding of the World Cup. It was surprising because before that particular argument come on the program, the government and the opposition, a lot of people were really open arms, giving the government a warm time. And from that particular moment, and listen carefully, you don't hear a lot of people. As a matter of fact, I don't hear nobody come out and say, but it seems like I know the government alone hate cricket, man. It seems that the opposition hates cricket because most of the argument is that the government don't love cricket and they don't love sporting. And if my memory serves me right, I hear that the opposition leader is a cricketer and how much he will mesmerize you with his left arm spin. So I'm saying to myself, why he does not mesmerize the government in terms of pushing the government and this and other things which the government have said and done. They took the government on so easily. Is it this not a concern then for with the opposition, just like the government? Nobody see it as great interest.
Well, interestingly enough, Dr. Bennett, when he was here, did say that the opposition can be using this as a political, as a what you call it now, to cost the opposition really, because he said he approached members of the opposition, and tell them said that the government wasn't giving him the mileage, and they didn't raise any brouhaha about it. I did call a political figure and said, why did the PNP not make a lot of noise about it, but coming out now? And he said, because they kept pushing back the bid, it would have hard for cost them during the time. So, for example, the bid was to have gone in by June. The PNP didn't want to start cost in June, and then the thing extend to July, and then put it in July and shut up the PNP, and then it pushed back to August. And because they kept pushing back the deadline, the PNP, well, that is one man of the PNP. I tell you, I'm not saying that this is the views of the PNP.
Is that thing, man?
Is that they said that because the time keep being pushed back, the JLP could always change their minds, or the government could always change their minds and submit a bid. So they didn't want to create a public backlash while the extensions were going on. But now that it's obvious to them not do it, then they can come out.
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense.
You should have pushed them and then let them go against them finish our judgment and bring it.
Yeah.
That's what your opposition for, for change, So the government don't want to do something I think is logical. You pressure them for them to do it.
And they did not.
And they did not. So yeah,
so therefore that's what I'm saying, because listen to me, certain people, now listen to them very carefully, even correction, we go in the debate, And to me, my opinion, I think correction and another, we're using this to score political point, my opinion, because they see this as something not to attack the government before you bring on the JCA man there and the program. And when that comment come forth, it was a drawback.
All right, they're going to say you sound political now.
Well,
I said, why shouldn't we think you're political?
I'm not, but I just balance. Balance. I'm balancing my status, Zidane. Why are you talking about Zidane? Honestly, you don't think that 7 out of 10 more was using this to score mileage?
Some are, but some genuinely wanted the cricket to be here.
Well, honestly,
you say 7-10, me say 60-40. 60 wanted to be here, genuinely, 40 want to gain political mileage.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be. That's why I say, even before the voting starts, I say correction lose it, Because more.
No, but here one now. When I listen to the debate, my boss, I think the voting was strictly based on the quality of the debate and what preacher did, and nothing to do with politics. Because we hear some known PNP vote with preacher. So they legitimately believe.
No, man, you're on a program, my boss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't think, and I'm saying it is the minority of people, who are arguing along political lines.
It's a sports program, we love sports. That's why we call and discuss
Yeah.
sports every day.
Yeah, we love this.
So I don't think the political influence, not the reason, is as prevalent. Panda show ya. Maybe on some other platforms, but on sports, let's make a sports people.
Yeah, because Central, if this was the football World Cup, they say I sound friendly to the government, we would have beat the government now because Messi would potentially be here. Let's say we could have bid for the 2022 World Cup, and the government said no, potentially Messi would have played that game in Jamaica. I'd have beat them, boss.
Well, everybody out there.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Because then I would strongly believe that we could benefit significantly from hosting a FIFA World Cup game.
Yeah.
All right, Central. We're calling from Central.
I'm coming down, man. And before I go 1 minute. Yeah, as I was saying, me first time, about me know you personally, Orville.
Yeah.
Me know you Zidane personally. First time you bring Zidane come and stop like wholesale. Now Zidane sit down and they could think there. We have a little short reason for football. Meanwhile, Orville walk on with the mic and
Yeah. All right. That was a while back, man. You have good memory.
A while now.
Yeah, me not tell them, man. Me shake you and I'm even ask you, because I didn't want to know countryman. Me ask you if countryman forward it, and you say, yeah, come in and cut. You say more forward, but what? You not feel it. So, me no want a personal like that, man.
All right, Central.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
All right, cool.
What would do, Nicholas? Take the break. All right, we'll take the break. We're coming.
Use bleach. Diluted household bleach solutions can be used if appropriate for the surface. Never mix household bleach with ammonia or any other cleanser. Unexpired household bleach will be effective against coronaviruses when properly diluted. Prepare a bleach solution by mixing.
The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, one of the best sports programs on radio. The Scoreboard features informative, investigative, and hard-hitting sports discussions with top-quality guests. Join us 5 to 6 p.m. with our A-list hosts as we inform and entertain. That's The Scoreboard, Mondays to Fridays, 5 to 6 p.m.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, time now for music brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. And this one is from Jason Mighty, Lost Without You.
Na 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 na. Oh, my life is lost And all my dreams are shattered without you, without you. There's no way out without you. No way. Without you, Lord, can find my way. Without you, can find my way. My life is lost without you. And all my dreams are shattered without you, without you. There's no way out without you. I can't make it. Without you, Lord, can find my way. Without you, can find my way. So, when I look at where I'm coming from, oh, top poverty like Jesus, it took me from. I never knew, but now I understand. It was you holding my hand. And it's your grace and your mercy, you cover me. And the storms of life don't worry me. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. God, with you, it's all well. So my life is lost without you. Can't make it. And all my dreams are shattered without you, without you. There's no way out without you. I can't see my way. Without you, Lord, can find my way. Without you, can find my way. Sometimes I ask, why does it have to be this way? Many fall by the wayside, never get to see this day. Thank you, Jesus. I'm blessed, yes, to be here. Grateful for life today. God, keep your eyes on me and never let me go astray. Thinking of all you've done for me. Yes. Can't pay you back, Lord. Can't pay you back for always providing for me. Thank you, Jesus. I can't pay you back. Can't pay you back. Jesus. My life is lost without you. All my dreams are shattered without you, without you. There's no way out without you. Without you, Lord, can find my way. Without you, can find my way. When I look at where I'm coming from.
That is Jason Might with one called Lost Without You. What a little rhythm seat, man. Yeah. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Final hour start with MU. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
All right, this is not MU.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Who this?
Metro man.
Metro Wagwan.
Yeah. This argument to say this last brother, him talk about people talking on a political, and you know, so I'm the only one me here sound like him political, you know. He's the only one me here so far. Anyhow, leave that alone. Orville.
Yeah.
The government spend how much money the government spend on Super Bowl again?
Advertisement.
5.6 million in US.
All right. I want to ask how many people them think them reach with that the Super Bowl reach in the world?
Well, the Super Bowl is viewed by 112 million people.
112 million.
Yeah, 190 different countries.
Yeah.
190. We're talking about the country, we're talking about the amount of people.
You got both.
100 million people, man. 100 almost 10 or 12 or 9 million people.
All right.
So they are assuming that at least, you know, some might get turned off halftime and go.
Yeah. So
they want to think the most of that would say that.
With the population of New Zealand, Australia, India, and all the countries them that play cricket, England, some of the Arab countries them that play cricket. You don't believe we can attract more people.
That's why I'm saying there was 64 million who watched the IPL final last year.
Yeah,
and I would think that a World T20 final, especially with the two big sides, would probably attract fairly similar numbers to the Super Bowl.
There's no brainer there, man.
Would we get the work? We would get the world Cup final?
No, well,
the chances, because what a lot of people are mixing up, you know. They're talking about people not attending the matches. It's not the people that we want to come here to watch the match.
We don't hear a lot of people with that argument.
Yes, man.
Initially, but that argument has died out.
Is the wide world audience who want to reach, the country want to reach, and if we market it properly, as somebody said, with the Usain Bolt come to Jamaica to watch cricket and land up Usain Bolt and Bob Marley and all them things. We could have get all of them people, man.
For me, the argument done enough. So for future now, the one that gone through the gate, fix up the stadium down that side of the island, Trelawney multi-purpose stadium. So then you know are also attracting the people and for your tourism
The
aspect
government,
of the thing.
government should get a beating for this man, or the JSA, whichever one.
You're being political.
No, man.
I appreciate Metro. I know that.
We lost a golden opportunity because I hear Chris Derrin say some of the Indian money who could have come to Jamaica. The money are investors, you know. Some of the money from Arab, we have the bag of money and all them type of things. We miss a golden opportunity. They attract those type of people. Yeah. When are the money come spend money, it cover 100 Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola drinking tourists in a country, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah, man, they miss a golden opportunity, man.
All right, Metro.
So nobody is supposed to come defend and talk about the government. We're supposed to beat the government.
You're saying there's no other side to this argument?
No, sir.
No, man, you're so political now for true.
No, in terms of economics, I talk about the economics.
You say there's no good argument as to not bring in the hosting the tournament?
I don't think so.
All right.
The economics outweigh all the other arguments. If we talk about economics and tourism and all them something there. It outweigh all them arguments there.
All right, Metro.
Metro, big up yourself, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We have a full board.
Yeah.
All right. We see Kid there now.
Well, go on, Kid.
Well, go on.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yes, long time, Kid.
Hey, my life.
Eh?
My life on the radio.
Live on the radio, so.
Jaja, you know, so in the car now, wait me this sober, I'm not sober again, but what, go on.
What, you having a drink?
Yeah.
Well, try not to say nothing where you're not for seven.
No, man, but with that car, boy, I made the people, I burn out the government.
Well, some are and some think they made a wise decision. It's not everybody.
But you know, it's a big man thing. We as a society on our whole always want to blame the government when we wrong.
How were we wrong this time around?
Alright, you know, if we love sport, you feel like the government wouldn't provide sport to it.
Well, I've made a point that if the government think they would get political mileage.
Alright, okay then.
From hosting.
You know, enough of them call their luck. Enough of them call their same place. And they are Grand Gala. And then they are the big meeting. So them place are full.
Yes.
Look on the reggae girls match one there.
Empty.
Come there, you know. So I don't like to make can talk now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They are the match and them. I say, wait. The way who like money in there, baby. We see them love sports every day. And
you know,
reggae
right.
girls. And
mind you, the Grand Gala was free entry, but I don't understand why so much people interested in the Grand Gala. I wonder.
No, man,
the
freeness.
Yeah. I ain't make no sense.
Then again, if they open the gate for free for the regular girls, would it be a full stadium?
No, nowhere close to the Grand Gala crowd.
It's still not go full Orville, man. So yeah, you try to justify it, man. The people to do better, man.
No, we made the point before, Kid, man, that listen, if this was the football World Cup, my boss, it would be a no-brainer because we are far more passionate about football and the youngsters love football, parents love everything,
Yeah, man. To tell the people themselves to start run down Grand Gala and the big PMP meeting and the Labour meeting with them love. And them look us up there and support the sports, brother. Because even me, I support the sports, brother. I'm in a position to support nothing. I mean, I do it, brother.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I'm not really come to talk about that still.
Yeah, so we need for sure that we are more passionate about sports now. And then we force the government's hand.
All right. Yeah. NBA really want to talk about it. Because I mean, I say nothing about the NBA today. I'm like, hey, you talk about the NBA.
What about it?
I say nothing, man.
What about it?
Damian Lillard gone I book. Chris Beal. Bradley Beal gone down a son.
Yeah.
My boy, Drew Holiday gone down a Boston.
That's an interesting one, though, you know. I think it's the best point guard they would have since they had that big two that they have been developing over the years, you know. Jalen Brown and the other one. This is the best point guard I think they will have now. So that has been a problematic.
Both ends of the court.
Yes, man, and not only 3-pointers. That's similar level to Damian Lillard, 38% from 3.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting
good player, you know.
Yeah, man.
Good player, man.
Yeah.
But so who now bring? We want to bring the season. I'm not using that man to stay on one team.
A box me I go in, man.
Yes, a box.
I go the box.
Yeah, man. Me did always like box from down the road, you know, and them get lad now. And Middleton still there, along with the Giannis.
A nice like a big tree.
I might think that now. Me think we are going to outmatch the other team.
Is that where you there?
We have to see what is going on first.
Yeah, more analyze the thing. Like, more tell you respond me there, and I shock you still.
82 games to play them, boss, and we have to see what Phoenix will be.
No, we love look for things from early. We not like jump on the wagon and them look for something there, brother. So we love it in the man.
So we can't get 20 games out of 82. I tell you.
Well,
yeah, man, because Phoenix seems like they could be an interesting team, so I want to see how they mesh. You know?
So they count out Curry them.
No man, them done, man. I'm not a seat back, man. I'm not a seat back.
But I not agree with that though.
I'll be waiting about that.
If them stay healthy, if Klay Thompson is healthy, and Draymond healthy, and Steph healthy, and Chris Paul healthy, it will make some noise. The question is, will they remain healthy, especially Chris Paul?
My thing from now is when I say them at LA, I win that one.
So what about Denver? Then can't repeat.
Defending champions.
No man, buck up now. I'm sorry to that.
I buck up them.
No, sir, no buck up.
Once you buck up, why Denver wins that? I don't think I buck up, but I wouldn't be surprised if
they play then now come back and beat, but nobody that sees them, man.
No.
All right, let us see.
No,
but
sir.
Initially, if
I can be joking, you know. Don't get me wrong, in a joke. I can be joking, you know.
Yeah.
But remember, say I lose to my supporting cast, you know, because my boy in a gun, man, we look a shot to them with the day around at Brooklyn.
I would.
Oh, he has left. What's his name again?
Man.
Yes.
It was a good piece.
And he's no longer there. Yes.
He's no longer there neither. So them lose couple of players. You can remember them name by name.
Well, he was a key player in the final. So
exactly, that's what I say. And them lose him. So me not really see them worst team. I come at them now, because them coach attack too much to man. You know when them coach talk, you know them player getting them head and them feelings. So them coming at them final, man.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be no pushover. It's like when they come out and back at Greek Freak them the next season. And when the Greek Freak them come out next season with them same team, you know.
I never reached nowhere really.
Exactly, because teams start plan now. So them start know who's military, them start know who's duality, them start watch the play them. So as I say, I feel like Denver with that team there can repeat that. I don't see that. But Jokic are going to be Jokic.
Yeah.
Same way. Nothing now to stop him from being in. But to me, I want a LA team them because them have something to prove.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and Zidane, before we go, me with the argument from Facebook say Jagba overrated. See? So more me know you're not gonna debate me fan. I'm only want to debate you fan because me don't want a big scab so early.
Yeah.
So here we go on. More you turn that now mute and say no any one of them come.
What's the move?
Didier Drogba was an overrated Premier League striker.
Right.
Why the move? Well, man, I forgot to find what overrated
mean and how is he rated and all of that.
Create another mood regarding Drogba. Maybe maybe in comparison with another baller.
Who you think better, Drogba or Kun Aguero in Premier League football?
Drogba or Kun Aguero in Premier League football. So why you just have to put it in a Premier League?
No, because they want the mood to be more clear.
So why you can't do it as a striker?
As a striker.
Because two of them are striker, though.
Yeah, who's the better Premier League striker? Kun Aguero?
No, Premier League. Who's the better striker? Drogba or?
Well, anyway, but I take you on if I didn't me out a road. So let's see if I get one of them money, would I take up the challenge? Who is a better striker, Kun Aguero or Didier Drogba?
Or Didier Drogba.
Are you think Drogba?
Yeah, but we can debate that.
All right.
You hear me said what?
Yeah.
We can debate that.
All right.
We hear you know means that you necessarily agree.
Okay then. I love use words, not someone who everybody hear what kids say. Kids say him can debate that Drogba is a better striker than Sergio Aguero.
Yeah. All right, make us say if you're the takers.
All right, cool. Big up for this.
But you don't sound like you're on a real drink, man.
Yeah.
If I say you sound when you drink, you need two more, man.
I first one, man.
I first one. All right, cool.
All right.
we take the break. Yeah, we're coming back.
I feel for something nice to eat today. What should I get? Yes, that's it. Royal Court Restaurant. where the food is great at affordable prices with more things on the menu than you can imagine. There is something on the menu for everyone, and you can dine in or take it home to enjoy in the comfort of your own space. Royal Court Restaurant, 67 Red Hills Road, open 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Thursday and 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call in your takeaway orders at 876-969-1972.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae 6. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae 6 Anniversary Race Day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae 6 Anniversary Trophy, the I'm Satisfied Trophy, the Princess Popstar Trophy, plus a Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae 6 has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae 6 and join our Millionaire Club. See you at the races.
Enjoy more data anywhere you're there. Get more value for your money with Jamaica's fastest mobile network, Digicel. Stream your favorite shows and tunes on the go. 25 gigabytes of data. All the data you want. No tricky fine print. Only $990. Enjoy more local minutes on Jamaica's fastest mobile network. Activate a 7-day Prime Browser plan today in the My Digicel app. Digicel. Better connected.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Who is there now? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, man, then.
Prince Green.
Yeah, man. Me see, man. Hey, that was a while ago, that call of the 2 call back.
Central in name. Central. Yes.
Yeah, man, that's a laugh. Because the man don't realize over yesterday, you know, right? Most of the people them love 2 things, you know. They love sports and they love for argue. You see me?
Right.
So most of the people, you might have 1 and 2, yeah, but most of the people call the program on a regular. But doubt if political finds have anything to do with what they might try to achieve. Because they might try to achieve them, they call Emily and who else the parade? Orville and Taylor, all of them people.
Yeah. That's why I say 80-20.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a joke thing. And then out of the worst part about it, team call any undergrad or postgrad student of a UA who study political discourse can pick out team call and realize that it's biased, bad. Anyway, let's go that. The drag batting from reaching my point. You know, say between me and Zidane, right? Drogba is very good at what he do, right?
Yeah.
But as a man to put the ball in my back in it, Drogba overrated to me. In terms of how them have him as one of the great strikers of football.
Yeah, but
you understand?
What he used to do well, is score in the big games.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember Drogba against Arsenal and Man U.
So they remember that. But overall now,
in terms of consistency, not there with the best of them.
He's not there.
He's not in the same class as the Henrys and the Agueros and the Shearers of this world.
I'm can't show in Harry Kane and Lewandowski and them man there. Even Erling Haaland. No other young youth to come up.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, you know me I talk about it. Somebody yesterday said something to me now. I'm not really a medicine, you know, right? And then when I start medicine, I realize the problem, you know, why people are there say the quality of football now poor than it used to be in the 80s, 90s. The quality of Manning Cup and Premier League, and then them go as far as to say the quality of horse racing drop, which, yeah, based on the breed of horse will come down. But I'm going to stick to the football part. And then the man them say the quality of officiating poor than it used to be, and one only thing, right? And then I realize that one of the main problems, you know, why Arsenal have so much negative coming now in terms of the quality of football now. Because if you look for empirical data, you know, we know that the world globalized now more than ever, right? but we are sending way more ball overseas than we used to. Right? Yeah, in the 90s, we qualify for the World Cup. In the 70s and 80s, we never qualify for the World Cup. Or people never expect to qualify for the World Cup. So, you know, so the ball game step up. The female program step up. The youth program step up. So you can see the advancement and the improvement, right? But I think one of the main problem, and it come even if you look on the Kai Havertz situation to our Arsenal, one of the main problem, you know, if people go past social media, Orville and Zidane, and then start passing some points, and then normally some negative and toxic points, and then only other people start believe them and start buying to it. And then they have a community of people where start believing and them and start buying to it. Because back in the days, Zidane, right? Remember when a baller used to go on club, right? Them used to give him little time for him find him put in, don't it?
Yes.
Alright, man, I beat, even though I beat Kai Havertz, but man, I beat Kai Havertz after 2, 3, 4 games.
Is Kai Havertz them beating or them saying the coach must not insist that he has to start?
Kai Havertz, them a beat, most of the man them, some of the man them a beat the coach too, because me when I see Emil Smith-Rowe get a chance, right? The chance to Kai Havertz again. But at the same time, the man coming on a new team will play different from the team where he used to play in a different role from the team where he used to play for. Right? I feel in a man's shoes where he have the best season in life.
Yeah.
Xhaka, right? You have to give the man some time, but wait till January February start eating. But at the same,
I think they're saying he's getting too much time on the field. So yes, they can give him time to build the chemistry and start to play better with Arsenal. But they're saying he doesn't have to start most of the games and playing close to full 90. He can get some.
Yeah, and that case you beat the coach, not the baller.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So it comes down to the toxicity of modern media, modern social media. Because, hey, the other day when them fire the coach, you know, right? When they fire the coach, they never renew the coach contract. You know, so they go up on the various YouTube sporting platform. Me and some man, I say, boy, the program must up, you know. We not qualify back for the World Cup. One way for negative comment, you know. And then I have to laugh, you know, man. I have to look for them Nostradamus. They can't tell me I'm going to play in a lotto. One man gone, right? I never said doom and gloom already.
Yeah, but they think he's Alex Ferguson.
They must think he's Alex Ferguson.
We know when he left United.
Well, but never want to get the Alex Ferguson thing in the cars. To me, I feel like say if Alex Ferguson is a coach and he's a Pep era, he would not win the title.
No, I'm not talking about the Pep era. I'm saying he won he left as the champion.
Yeah.
And the following year, Man United came 8th.
Well, yeah, they probably wouldn't come here, but they wouldn't win the league either. Because that was one of the oldest Manchester United team, you know, and him get the laugh out of them, you know. The last bit of energy, him drain the last bit of energy out of them, man, you know. Them give him a farewell send off, you know. You understand?
Okay.
Most of them man never have no leg sleeve. The Evra and all of them man, they never have no leg sleeve.
All right.
Yeah, but so that it come down to.
All right, Prince Green.
Yeah, man, big up on yourself.
Yeah, man, big up, talk again.
Yeah.
All right, we take another one. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Hey, afternoon. Best of yourself, Harvey. Best of yourself, Zidane.
Bless you.
Balance here, man. Balance.
Yeah.
All right. So I call in read the bid for the Cricket World Cup. Two points I want to put across. First, Harvey, the $3 million US. Was it for marketing or was it for hosting the actual matches?
I think 1.5 was for the direct bid.
One.
And then the rest of it would have been for development of the
facilities. So by the park and so on.
Yes.
So why is it saying that $3 million US or $2 million US then would be good marketing tool for Jamaica?
No man, if we get the chance to host the games here.
In Kingston, right?
No man, in Jamaica.
Yeah, but specifically Kingston, because you know that Jamaica tourism is in a bubble per se. Kingston is not marketed area at all.
And I'm saying since that's the case, we fix up Trelawney and host the games.
Yeah, but we know we wouldn't be able to get Trelawney based on the type of facility there.
Would the ICC pass Trelawney? Would they have sufficient time? You're asking that question. You know?
Why wouldn't they pass it if we can't do the development?
One of the same reason why it failed the last time.
No, was it failed because of the quality of the ground?
No, not the quality. They said there was so many games.
And the facility per se, that's why most international events can be held there based on the current state of the facilities.
Did they feel it because of the quality of the stadium?
Well, the stadium wasn't completely built as it, you know. Remember, you know.
No, I'm saying I don't see why you couldn't host international games.
No, I'm saying at the current state as Trelawney Stadium.
No, man, you'd have to fix it up.
Oh, yeah, but that would be additional millions.
No. That $2 million, the $1 million we would have get the Western board. I think the other $2 million could well fix up the Trelawney Stadium.
But based on discussion with the VP in studio, I think the intention was definitely just Kingston. There wasn't any mention of
did he say just Kingston?
It was just
he
Kingston.
was saying to fix up Sabina Park. He was talking Sabina, but me not think but me not see why $2 million couldn't fix up down at Trelawney.
No, man, it was way more than 3 million. Remember the initial amount I think was 70 million US, and it was scaled back down to 30 based on the failed bid.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know that the bid failed because of the quality of the venue.
No, man, what I'm saying, Orville, initially, right? They in terms of to bring that stadium to a level where it could host international games per se.
So what is stopping it from hosting international games right now?
Well, based on if it fix up, so also need to find out what the cost to fix it up.
I think $2 million US could get us to the stage. $2 million US is only for money for fix a stadium. We already did it.
We could find out.
Well, that's where we need to find out what will be the cost to fix up Trelawney.
Yeah. Who we are going to ask that?
Well, the right.
If Trelawney was proposed, then the government would not have a lot of good arguments as to why they shouldn't host a couple of games or some games at the World Cup down that side of the island.
Trelawney is basically in the mecca of the tourism sector.
Because I heard that argument initially in the was from people in high places and that. Listen, you're going to bring some Indians and Pakistan and Australians and British people here to be in Kingston with not a lot of attraction. Nothing is very attractive to them there in terms of,
but not even the attraction. But if you look at the
logistics of not having a lot of hotels and all
rooms and all that in Kingston. Kingston is a no-fly for most countries. They tell us not to come to Kingston. So Kingston is not a marketable city per se for tourists.
Yes.
1, 2.
So me buying to the Trelawney bill, fixing up Trelawney and proposing that as the stadium.
That would be a better plan. That should have been the proposal being focused on probably 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So definitely having Sabina Park would have been a waste of money, I would think. And the next thing in terms
it would be interesting to find out from the JCA if
there was any alternative plan
if Trelawney was in their plans or was it just
because that would be known. That's where I would beat the government. Because to invest $2 million to upgrade Sabina Park and so on, you would still need money to get that advertisement on the TV to advertise your tourist spots. So imagine you're watching a World Cup match to visit Barbados right on Jamaica TV. Because that would be the case. You still have to pay for that airtime.
I'm going to ask them, was Trelawney ever in the plans of the JCA when the World Cup bid was being talked about? And if it is, or was it Sabina Park, it kind of shaped how we can discuss this thing.
Sabina Park would be a waste of investment. That's what I would think. Right. The next beating Orville is for the JCA. So the JCA in about 5 years, the World Cup will be in the Caribbean, correct? Based on discussion with the VPR. And he said that it is in January 2023. They put together a committee.
Yeah, that Dr. Bennett, I tell you. That should have put together a 3-year minimum.
They dropped the ball in that regard.
Yeah, that's a joke thing. That you could have approached me as a businessman now. You telling me worse to go. You telling me that if you make a plan in about 3 months or something that should have been planned 3 years ago.
Hey, you know what? Guess what? Somebody just text me. Do you know whose political constituency is immediately beside the Trelawney Sport Complex?
I have no idea.
The Minister of Tourism.
Exactly, right?
Something goes to you.
I'm not sure about the in terms of the political cut up.
He's done that side.
I know I done that side, but him say
near Montego Bay. Yeah, it's near Montego. Yeah, it's near.
But him say. What? Maybe say the wording. It's beside. Oh, it never say in.
It's stretched to that side because I know it's in St. James.
Oh, yeah.
It's constituency.
Yeah, man, it's near the border.
But it's close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, the border is near enough. So I was saying it's in the Mecca, the tourism sector. So if Jamaica had put a bid in for Falmouth, it would be a better way in terms of raising funds.
I agree.
And the thing about the marketing doesn't make any sense, Harvey.
Because we have to buy TV rights. Same way, the same. So even the Jamaica government spending $2 million to host the games in Kingston. Now they have to go to ICC and pay for those advertisements to put up.
Yeah, man.
TV rights.
Whatever money that be, that money them matter.
No, but I'm saying the $2 million will be $2 million plus.
Well, it make it be $2 million plus.
so the argument about having that market and reaching the Indian market doesn't
remember say that $2 million there.
It's just a facility.
Is not cast in stone neither.
Yeah.
Maybe it could, because according to JCA, them could fix up, well, let's say they could fix up Sabina for $1 million. So maybe Dong So can fix up for $1.5 million. And we use the other 500,000 US push some ads. Me no know.
But the thing is that the JCA they never seem to present that to the
I mean, I got ask that. Good point to raise.
Yeah, man. Good call balance.
All right. Best of yourself.
Yeah, man.
So the question, was the JCA considering Trelawney? Or rather Sabina them did that? Are we staying on, Sean?
Take the break. We're coming back.
For all your genuine Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts, visit Excel Auto Parts, the Auto Parts Hub, located at 95.5 Hagley Park Road. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 923-2356-7 and 757-2357. Civil servants, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae 6. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae 6 anniversary race day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae 6 anniversary trophy, the I'm Satisfied trophy, the Princess Popstar trophy, plus a Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae 6 has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae 6 and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
The 2023 ISA schoolboy football season promises to be another cracker. Will Clarendon College retain their DaCosta Cup title? Will Jamaica College retain their Manning Cup title? There are 6 cups up for grabs. Now, when the dust settles, who will reign supreme in the 2023 ISA schoolboy season? Stay locked into your number one sports station, KLAS FM 89, for live coverage of games, including all quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Live coverage of the ISA 2023 schoolboy football is sponsored by Burger King Double Deal. Any two you pick is a win-win. Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Good food a keep. Access to Information Unit. Reigniting a nation for greatness. And KFC. Finger licking good. Prostate cancer tips courtesy of Omega KLAS. Get tested. It is recommended that men 40 years and over get their prostate checked every year. Early detection can make a great difference.
Enjoy more data anywhere you're there. Get more for your money with Jamaica's fastest mobile network, Digicel. Stream your favorite shows and tunes on the go. 25 gigabyte of data. All the data you want. No tricky fine print. Only $990. Enjoy more local minutes on Jamaica's fastest mobile network. Activate a 7-day Prime Router plan today in the My Digicel app. Digicel. Better connected.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. Back online. Hello.
Yes.
Who we have now?
CC.
Where you say?
Yeah, first thing I have to debunk. The man will come and say, he might rather Erling Allen over Drogba. Sometimes we have to be careful how we say certain things. No? Drogba might not have scored 300 goals or 400 goals. But if you look at me would rather Drogba in our Champions League final than Erling Allen.
Come on, CC, man. You can't pick out one particular game.
I would rather Drogba in a Champions League semi-final than Erling Allen.
The man said, when him say we take Allen over Drogba, he must say who's better. You not talk about the specific game.
No, what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say to you is that.
So why should he be careful?
In those big games, we yet to see Erling Allen turn up in team. Erling Allen.
Who's the better striker?
Has turned up in more.
Who's the better striker to you?
Than Erling Allen.
Who's the better striker to you?
Listen to me, son.
I listen to you.
Statistical wise, Erling Allen have greater numbers.
That's what the caller is saying, that he would take.
I'm looking at the greater striker at this current point in time, just because you have to understand, say, I'm going to tell you the problem that some people have. Them have this problem, you see, where them say, oh,
who's the better striker, CC?
Well, I know if a man score 40 goals or a man score 50 goals. Do you need 40 goals to win the league?
CC, who's the better striker?
Answer my question. Do you need 40 goals
from any one player? No, you don't need 40 goals from any one player.
From any one player.
No.
And I'm saying to you that if I should look and say how much points did Drogba's goals win Chelsea versus how much points Erling Allen goals win for his teams that he has played for, then there would be a different comparison. Then, you know,
who's the better striker? Who's the better striker?
Who's the better striker?
Yes.
If you look, as I say, the better striker, would I probably give it to Erling Allen.
That's what the caller was saying.
Yeah, but
so you actually agree with the caller? Yeah, take on the caller.
No, the caller is saying that. All right,
but because the caller agrees that Drogba, Prince Green agreed with me that Drogba comes up in big games and people remember him because he does score some big goals in big games.
Yeah, but
so he's not denying that. He's not denying that.
He must say, he would have kept Erling Allen over Drogba.
Because he's a better striker.
I say to you,
and you agree?
No, but listen to what I'm saying to you that number-wise, Erling Allen can get you certain numbers in a certain amount of game, but I'm just trying to say to you that if you have a choice between Erling Allen and Drogba, at which point in time? So you have to just look into
that. Big games alone winning the league, my boss. It's what over 30.
Big games alone, Drogba scoring.
No, but I'm saying overall.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Hold on, Haaland scored against Arsenal last season, you know. Arsenal was the main contender for the title.
Drogba hasn't won the golden boot in the league.
See, I'm saying to you, my boss. Overall, if you look at across 38 games, Haaland is more prolific, my boss, than Drogba as a footballer.
Use the raw numbers.
We see me support again, CC.
Which team we support Chelsea?
Okay.
But not because we support Chelsea alone. But I'm saying to you that people are going to come and use the raw statistics.
The argument that I use and kill bull, my boss. What the argument go again?
Leave that argument.
No, man, answer my question, man. Make a kitchen. No, answer the question. The argument that I use and kill bull. Remind us now.
To you that Erling Allen.
So the argument that you use and kill bull, my boss.
Is higher than Drogba. But I am not saying to you that at this point in time, we still don't have Drogba.
Whose shot conversion rate is better, CC?
Leave it alone, man.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So your one argument tells you that Haaland is the better striker.
Yeah. Well, one thing about the cricket World Cup.
You're kidding, man. Yes. CC.
Yeah.
Boy, the man carry out of deep water and left you hanging, man.
No, man, in good, man. Me understand where you come from with that, but me say at this point in time, you must still take Drogba. Me have to think Erling Allen deliver.
Even though you think Haaland.
Even though I think Haaland is better overall, I would take Drogba.
Then why would you take the ball? Who you
I'm tell you why. Because depending the team that you're plugging them into, if you have a very good team, right? Then you
would think Haaland is a better striker, but you'd pick Drogba to play over Haaland.
Yeah, because I'm saying to you that if the team is similar in quality.
See. Tell the bartender.
Because he's like, I don't stay upon a point here. But I'm saying to you that if the team is similar in quality, and you have a man when it comes on to the very biggest moment, then when they reach the semi-final,
then maybe you should say Drogba is better.
Yo, But listen to what I'm saying now. I am saying to you that when it comes on to quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, I will take Didier Drogba because, as me said, we have not seen that yet from Erling Haaland.
If you had to pick the two of them at the start of a season.
At the start of a season,
yeah.
Given the potential of the team, I have to look on the team roster first.
Who scoring bigger games? Vardy or Hurricane?
Listen, listen what me say now. When we continue down the point, I may have other points.
You are the thing.
And all I'm trying to say to you that Didier Drogba is greater than Erling Haaland currently, but Erling Haaland's potential supersedes Didier Drogba. I just say it there. Nothing is wrong with saying that. His potential supersedes Drogba, you know, because we have seen him come and score over 50 at goal in his first season. Drogba not have them numbers there.
Remember, it's not England alone Haaland playing, you know, so it's not about last season only. The man has shown that he's out of class. Drogba not in this man's class, my boss. We don't need 8 more years to tell you that.
But anyway, there are people that we can debate it. I wouldn't debate it because, as I tell you, it's a statistical thing where the statistics are going to overthrow you, and it's very difficult already. So you have to take up a difficult point. You have unconventional things. What I think Drogba can win out is in the points. Is the points that he has won for Chelsea versus the points that Haaland has won for his clubs that he has played for. You can win from that angle where you're saying that if Chelsea win 1-0.
No, but if me score a hat trick, I'm lose. Hold on, my boss. If me score a hat trick, I'm get 4-3, my boss. You can't blame me.
But listen, don't me.
So if you have big side,
hold on. If you score a hat trick, I get 4-3. And me come and score 1-0 and the team win. What you gonna say?
You're more valuable than me, my boss. Your team is better than my team.
If I score 10, if 10 games, I scored 1 goal in each game, and we win 10 straight games, 1-0. But you score 15 goals, and in 2 of those games you scored a hat trick. But I won those 10 games, and my team is on 30 points. But your team is on 25 points.
It means your teammates are better than mine.
But then come down to what I'm saying to you, that if the team, depending on the team structure, which striker would you want?
See, you're struggling now.
Anyway,
your next point, yes.
Next thing, you said 20 countries in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Next year. When I say 20 countries, I mean 20 countries or 20 teams.
And 20 team, no mean 20 countries?
No, 20 teams, no mean 20 countries. West Indies is not a country.
No, man, but we unique that way, man.
No, and he was talking about us because we are the host. We would be the host. It means the other countries outside.
We plus 19 other countries.
Yeah, but 19, but are still not 19 other countries because England
and Wales.
See, where are we taking today? What happened to CC today?
I pressure.
Yeah. Nitpicking.
Really and truly, if you expound on the point, you have a potential of between 20 to 30.
That's Scotland and Wales.
You have a potential of between 20 to 30 countries, making up 20 teams that is going to be participating in the T20 World Cup.
No, but we wouldn't be pushing Jamaica to the Caribbean.
No. Yeah, but I understand.
They don't know about Jamaica already.
We have 2 points I want to make. The one with the cricket thing. The cricket thing with the Trelawney multi-purpose stadium. I think there's the reason why they might push to Sabina, because they have built the whole boxes and them stuff there. They have built the luxury boxes in Sabina. I'm not sure if the 2 million could have facilitated building luxury boxes up at
They prefer them spend every single dollar on Trelawney than Sabina.
So I think it would be better if them spend the monies at Trelawney. But they were pushing for the Sabina thing because of what the development that they did to Sabina.
And then the JCA would benefit from Sabina Park being
about $1 million
more developed.
About $1 million to be to it have a cost for a person. Say for example, you go on cricket match.
You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, that'd be like about $1 million. But that's pretty much it. But I don't think they should have just done that. They should have pushed it towards Trelawney. The final thing is that come on, make me waste my time on the day Drogba business. You know?
Call tomorrow, see. We have to leave it.
Ricardo Fuller seems to look like he has started his coaching stint. So I think in the future we might be looking towards Ricardo Fuller to come and coach the national team. Tomorrow, my call.
Yeah, all right, do that. Big up. I will take our final break. No move. We're coming back.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
We're your partner in color, over 30 years strong, serving Jamaica beautifully, changing lives and leading the revolution with quality products innovated for when you need a superior finish. Edge campaigns are trusted, loved, and used by experts in the business of automotive, industrial, decorative, and furniture. We have the blueprint to help you create, vibe, and live life beautifully. EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about the Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, you know, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes, and if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7, Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
Swallowfield Chapel in Kingston, Jamaica comes alive on Saturday, October 7 for the 7th staging of the Sterling Gospel Music Awards, recognizing talent, rewarding excellence. Featuring live performances from DJ Nicholas, Kevin Heath, Prince Saj, John Mark Wigan, Chantal Smalling, Humble, Chris Campbell, and more. Red carpet, 6 p.m., showtime, 7 p.m. sharp. Dress code, black and white excellence. Get your tickets now at spuropen.com/Sterling7. Adults, $3,000 pre-sold, $3,800 at the gate. Children, $1,500. Black infants, 2 years and under free. Be there.
The Manus Park celebrates the anniversary of its millionaire maker, the Reggae 6. Join us for the 3rd annual Reggae 6 anniversary race day on Saturday, October 7, 2023. Feature races include the 3rd annual Reggae 6 anniversary trophy, the I'm Satisfied trophy, the Princess Popstar trophy, plus a Reggae 6 mandatory payout with an estimated payout in excess of 20 million. In 2023, the Reggae 6 has made 15 millionaires and paid out over 57 million so far. Bet Reggae 6 and join our millionaire club. See you at the races.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back online. Who have we got? Sean, we're going to do any text. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Check in, and I hear me?
Yes, fine.
Yeah, all right. Respect our manners, brother. Couple things. When I started yesterday, teacher. Big up Mr. G. Mr. G, you don't know Mr. G, you're the ultimate.
Yeah.
Mr. G, I think you did a wonderful job.
Analyzing the debate.
Judging the debate.
Yes. But
yeah, man, and post debate analysis was spot on.
But
and his soliloquy yesterday about the whole thing was, very much appreciated, and but teacher,
yes, I know the boat was coming.
Come on, Mr. G yesterday I gave some flowers. They deserve the flowers. The man give a bucket style. It's like you want the whole girl not eating to yourself. They already do so.
No. But it's a tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Me really think me deserve some. Probably not national. Nothing. I mean, that's a stretch. But I don't think I get enough credit for what I have done to talk sports radio.
Just take your flowers and lift some of the flowers now.
All right, boss.
Just take your flowers. You deserve the flowers. See?
All right.
All right. And say even on a bigger level, and this discussion regarding the World Cup, it has brought in the focus. As you know, people sometimes like to pigeonhole sports people. People discuss it. People who talk on this sports program. Both yours and my brother in the world program. But the discussion and the discourse in the last 2 weeks has brought to light. Earlier I listened to some brethren on this show. The brethren Leon and some, and the kind of information that is coming out,
Yes.
seeing the kind of things that are being discussed and the way how people are getting depth into the thing, the economic side of the thing, the marketing side of the thing.
Yes.
It is a national debate on a broader level that extends beyond sports. Seeing I'm proud of the sports talk in public. So no, so we can lead this discussion and this kind of discourse. Seeing the unfortunate part to me is that while some of this is going on, would I love the input from some of the leaders of the country, some of the people in a sports administration, from some of the people from the Ministry of Sports, to come where information is needed, because a lot of things are being discussed that people are sure about. And for example, whether the Children multi-purpose stadium was a gift or was it a loan? So it would be good to hear from somebody from the Ministry of Sports or the Ministry of Finance.
I agree. I reached out to somebody yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Who's very close to the minister, because I didn't get any response from the minister's number. I don't know if it's the same number. And the person promised me to send on the message to the minister. I'm still waiting. So by Friday, I can tell you something definitive.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'll be able to tell you definitively
it should
whether we
come
can
down
get
to you are trying a teacher.
it. Should be them.
You see, for me, a part of good governance is giving public information, is informing the public. It should. I'm sure that the ministers are aware of this discourse. I'm sure that even somebody in the ministry or somebody close to the minister, whether it be Minister of Finance or the Minister of Sports, must be listening to this. And probably getting them ears and they have the knowledge. Brother, it shouldn't be for we out there, I wonder. Saying it should be for somebody from whichever ministry come forward, come be a part of the discussion and give information where information is needed.
All right, that's fair.
And for me, just like talk shows or discuss topical issues and social issues, sport talk shows is a similar thing. Seeing where there's discourse, dialogue, and disagreement, and where people need information, it is up to the powers that be and the leaders and the government to come out and give information.
Fair point, sir. Fair point.
Yeah, but Brethren, no continue doing another. I don't tell you more than how we are. They have fix up my little thing for next month. Come next week, we're in a full scale promotional mode. So you will be hearing me on the radio.
Yeah, man.
Giving information and things. So
yeah, man.
Keep on doing what I'm doing, brethren.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
I
remember Pioneer thing is November 5. Support it if you can.
Yeah. If there's a party, man, it's fourth is the party, but the big thing that Orville will be playing in football match.
If anything, I
will be playing football, so they can come out and see the step overs and all of that. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Raka.
Yeah, man.
Raka, you sound hungry, sir, brother.
Well, I mean, hold long, bro. You know, the amount of time when I say who is in the area, me I say hello and I know me.
Oh, God. Us.
Yeah. Zidane, Orville, Cavalier finished up at them group, so that is a good look. I hope how about you?
How the game ended? 6-7?
5-2. 5-2. Cavaliers made substitution, and after that, they never pressed the gas because they would more likely embrace the team.
Another hat trick from Shenil Thomas.
Yeah, I never knew that he had it within him to finish like that, you know.
When the tournament, my boss.
Yeah, and we always saw glimpses of him, but I never knew that he would be finishing so prolifically, you know.
Yeah.
On the other side, we don't have to touch on the stadium down by Trelawney again. My first exposure to Arsenal was maybe around 95.
Yeah.
And what drew me to Arsenal was the fact that they had black players.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily football, because football was there, but Arsenal had a lot of black players, so I like that. Or maybe some 96, somewhere there. What I'm saying is, having an event in your country and having your citizens, especially the younger ones, going out to witness a sporting event, it leaves something in your brain that motivates you for the future, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you can't, without acting on an idiotic basis, even if you're not able to recoup the sums in relation to a particular transaction, I am thinking that there must be some substantive benefit to the population in witnessing a high level competition and knowing very well that it took place in your jurisdiction, I don't think that reasonably a government should deprive the citizens of that. Reasonably. Yeah?
Yeah.
So perhaps, as was said subsequently, it is for them to improve what is done there by in Trelawney. Because when I'm in the streets, and for those of us who are in the hotels often, sometimes when you interact with persons, you have people here from Thailand, Singapore, all over the place, you know. It's not just the cricket loving countries, and also persons must realize that even though some of the countries are not really good at cricket, a lot of the European countries play cricket. Because you have games between Netherlands.
Yeah, man, I see them on my TV a morning time, man.
They play those
like there's a European competition going.
Yes, there's a European league. So I'm just saying we shouldn't be too short-sighted about things and try to just measure it so granular, because there are some intangibles that we can't really measure like that, you know. Okay. And things. Touching quickly on the debate. Or is me finishing the show? Is me finishing the show?
No, we want to squeeze a few texts before.
All right, so let me just say this quickly.
30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, I love the debate, but the gentleman who lost, he must realize that in doing a debate, bro, you have to clarify your position, define your words properly and all them things. And I never thought that he spoke in his normal language. So I was like, yeah, it never really sounds so real to me. But
all right, we'll leave it
was a nice debate, though.
Yeah, man, good. All right, Raka. Let's squeeze some text before we're done now. What's like how one of them are beat me up right? Even me that read the message.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville, you hear from the great man, Sir Mills. You don't have no competition. You are the man. Stone. I know that's why I read it. It's sponsored. Brethren, make we stop play politics with the subject. There is no guarantee that we will make back 5 times the amount from tourism. You can't know who is on which side of the fence. I can tell Heineken is Zidane's favorite drink. Stop defending ineffective politicians and defend truth and right in sports. Shipping port.
Shipping port, huh? Shipping port. They'll block you off of my phone, shipping.
Gentlemen, is Jamaica the most impoverished of the cricketing nations of the Caribbean? That little St. Kitts, Antigua, Barbuda, etc. could bid, but Jamaica couldn't. And with all the problems the country is going through, isn't there a feel-good factor to consider? I'm not surprised the government did not bid. They, of course, needed the money to give themselves their 300% raise. Good afternoon. Sometimes the sports is good and exciting, but sometimes a bore, especially when it becomes political. I didn't know that it was political. I that? Sean? Yeah, Sean said that. We squeeze one more call and we out. All right.
All right. Hello. One last one. Hello.
Yo, I'm the king, man.
Oh, yes, me a black you, my boss.
Yo, really 1 minute I want to talk about the cricket and all.
Why are we calling so late lately?
Boy, you know, it's true. You know, you think of more time on the work.
Okay.
I only have a minute and a minute now.
I don't prefer to see for me after tomorrow. But Avil, Dr. Kishore Shallow.
Yeah.
How long has he been in the post?
No, does he was vice.
He was the vice president, the VP before.
Behind. What's his name?
But wasn't that a feel had been even in other situation as a VP, you know. Yeah,
it's not automatic, though. I remember Dave Cameron was the vice president.
So Julian,
and Dave Cameron came and did a better job than Julian, no?
But Julian, but even Dr. Virgin Cameron, Dave Cameron, why Dave Cameron leave football and try rest about him winning, I think, Virgin.
No, Dave Cameron is a very intelligent man in the boss, so don't take it the thing lightly. You see him behind the gentleman for the FIFA, for the JFF.
I want to see him support nobody as a team leader and a campaign.
Why not?
I want to see him at the post, Virgin.
You want him to be the president of the JFF?
For the cricket.
Where you want him to be?
Back in the cricket, West Indies.
Okay, they don't want him. They don't want him back, man.
No. In order to be the president of the West Indies of Jamaica cricket, you have to run in our election.
They have to be nominated first.
I don't think Dave Cameron wants to put himself back through that mill without getting direct info.
Yeah, man, you don't want to do that.
You think the support cast going to be a problem?
Well, he wanted support to run for the ICC president and wanted West Indies to back him. Didn't, so Jamaica wasn't backing him. And
well,
Huh?
When the World Cup starts, what's next for West Indies? Let's see the World Cup
Call tomorrow, shipping port. You call later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Big up on yourself. Tomorrow we discuss.
All right, good. All right, big up yourself, shipping point. That is it, people. That is it. Thanks to all the people to the time to listen to us today. We appreciate it and love it. And thanks to all the people to the time to call us. And thanks to Craig Manning, who was a technical operator today, and Nicholas Burford, Sean, the producer. On behalf of Ora Higgins, have yourselves a fantastic evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Clean and disinfect surfaces frequently daily. This includes tables, doorknobs, light switches, countertops, handles, desks, phones, keyboards, toilets, faucets, and sinks. If surfaces are dirty, clean them. Use detergent or soap and water prior to disinfection.
After the hurricane, boil all drinking water until you are sure that a safe water supply has been restored, and do not empty water stored in